Hey Louis fans, Louis Vision here. Alright, let me make sure I get close enough. See, I'm relying on my computer screen for lighting because, you know, it's dark and I'm late as usual. That's not too bad. 9:15 said I'd be here at 9. Yeah, that's to be expected at this point. Oh god, and you know what? I decided, man, you know what? I have not seen some good paranormal videos in a while. Like, there's the occasional occasion where I'll look up paranormal videos and all that shit, but I won't watch them on the real good top 15, top 5 channels because I'm thinking, you know what, I might want to react to that one day, and lo and behold, here we are. Another reason, I think this is kind of the reason that I was trying to bring up before, and then I ended up getting onto another reason. Does that make sense? I'm a little out of it, which is also might not be a good idea, but I have the apartment to myself tonight. Oh shit. So yeah, see how that goes. And one of my doll things fell over earlier when I was setting things up. Okay, I'm just paranoid. See, that's why it's also a bad thing. It can be. All right, tonight we are checking out all of this lovely stuff. 3 videos by top 15s because they've been doing quite a few paranormal videos recently. The most recent one, not necessarily paranormal, but I have a feeling we're going to be seeing some paranormal shit in there nonetheless. Creepy is pretty general. And yeah, today we're specializing in creepy shit and paranormal shit. Slapped Ham, he had a UFO video. That's actually more recent than this one, but I'm more interested in the ghost ones. So that's tonight's theme, fucking yeah, paranormal creepy shit. With a few exceptions. I also put in a couple of palate cleansers for the end of the night. It versus Joker type shit. Stuff that'll hopefully get a laugh out of me. All right, let's do this. Oh boy. No. What did he say? Well, let him finish. All right. Oh god. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get started. Any requests? Also, you know, that shit is welcome. Pushing play.
Number 15, Chimpanzee versus Drone. Yet again, a drone has accidentally caught something creepy on video that you'd rather not know about, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The drone in this video is flying overhead when a chimpanzee shatters it out of the sky using a stick.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Once on the ground,
creepy.
The chimp pokes and prods the broken drone, but is soon disinterested.
Let's start with creepy and work our way up.
The thing that's so creepy about this video is that the chimp wielded his weapon with such deftness that it's frightening at how quickly this ape figured out how to take down and break this piece of technology. The use of the stick as a weapon in this context was a unique action. A primatologist who studied the video said, and later added, it seemed deliberate given the decision to collect it and carry it to a place where the drone might be attacked. Number 14. The psycho in a SWAT uniform.
Is that why it's creepy?
In a small town in Texas, a church fitness class had begun one April morning in 2016.
The
attendees walked in only to find that someone had taken the instructor's life. 45-year-old Terry Bevers was found on the floor. There were no leads except for this security footage. You may think the person in this footage is someone here to help, but it's actually worn by whoever committed this terrible act. The culprit wore a full SWAT uniform, going room to room in the church, possibly looking for more victims. To this day, this person's identity remains a mystery.
I know.
Number 13,
I think we talked about this before.
Cam.
This is the chills
A nanny
guy.
cam at a family home in
be
Queens, New
York
caught something terrifying creeping about their house. It turns out that an intruder crept in while the homeowners were sleeping and slipped from one room to the next, looking for valuables to take.
The videos are good.
This is where the nanny cam caught the burglar, who entered, took a few steps, and dropped to his knees, proceeding to crawl on all fours with a knife in his mouth atop the dresser. The thief comes across.
Fun fact, today is November 25th, and oh shit, I mentioned this in my previous video. Yeah, the 30th anniversary for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This just reminds me of a scene in that movie, except not with a fucking baby in the room. Okay, push and play. Favorite fucking movie. Not because of shit like this, but...
his first and only cash, a Samsung S6 cell phone, which he is able to grab. The burglar eyes the phone after swiping it, and that's where this video ends. It was only when one of the housemates woke with a startle that the intruder fled the scene. The housemates now take extra safety precautions in their home, making sure the doors and windows are locked at night. "We've learned a lesson," said one housemate. "It's a bad thing that has turned into a good thing." Number 12, a flying horse. Shot in Saudi Arabia, this video captured what appeared to be a flying horse during a light storm. Some believe it to be the Al-Buraq, which is a mythological creature of Islamic culture. The Buraq supposedly has wings, which the video's horse does not. But of course, that doesn't prevent the mythical leaning to propose this. The people shooting the video are freaked out over the event, though the silhouette of the horse is a bit creepy and sinister, with the lightning and thunder filling the sky around him. It would certainly be a sight to see. Is this a true sighting of a mythical steed, or is the lightning playing tricks on us? What do you think? Number 11. Burglar watches couple sleeping.
How can you be in
the future? Have you ever felt like
past
someone was watching you while you slept? The truth is, they might be. A couple in Bucktown, Chicago, discovered an intruder had crept into their home to take their valuables and to watch them creepily as they snoozed on the sofa. He was captured on a security camera gazing at the couple, Jordan and Jack, from the upstairs balcony while they slept below on their couch during a Netflix binge. It was only when Jack said to his girlfriend, "Why are you at the top of the stairs wearing a white hoodie before we went to bed?" And she answered, "I wasn't at the top of the stairs," that the pair started to freak out. The intruder stood over them, watching for nearly 5 minutes the first go around. Then he went back to snooping through the couple's things, only to return and gaze at them for another 5 minutes. The intruder is believed to have burglarized other neighborhood homes. He managed to get into the house through their bedroom balcony door, which they left open. In fact, he was so light on his feet that the couple's dogs didn't even budge. They slept the whole while at their owner's feet.
Fine, dude.
What valuables did he take? As it turns out, only Jordan's purse.
Never too late.
In fact, this was the reason the couple watched the surveillance video in the first place. They'd gotten into an argument about where Jordan had left the purse. Jack suggested she'd forgotten it at the restaurant they'd gone to the previous night. Jordan insisted she'd brought it home. Moral of the story, binge watching Netflix is more unsafe than you'd think. Number 10, smiling ghost shark. When Gulf of Mexico explorers ventured deep below the sea, they may not have been expecting to get creeped out from what they found down there. The EV Nautilus was able to capture footage of a ghost shark, also called a chimera, near Grenada in the Caribbean. Ghost sharks are rarely seen, as they're usually too deep, anywhere from 8,500 feet to around 650 feet. For marine communities to capture on film, and this particular ghost shark was even rarer, as it had an eerie smile and was riddled with parasites. To capture this amount of creepiness on video underwater is quite a feat. A team member said, "He looks like he's smiling. It's like a Joker smile. Don't know about you, but I'd cringe to be on the receiving end of this smile." Number 9. Deer Park School Ghost. Deer Park School in Cork, Ireland is known for unsettling activities, but it wasn't until a CCTV camera at the 19th century school caught something creepy there that was visual proof that ghosts really do haunt the place. The CCTV footage showed a locker blowing open, doors swinging on their own accord, and furniture moving around. The haunted school dates back to 1828. The unexplained events that have occurred there ever since have often been attributed to ghosts.
Schools get haunted.
The new footage, caught by motion-activated cameras that were installed at Deer Park, seems to confirm the haunting. Obviously, we were alerted to movement in the school, and when we went back to review the movement, Principal Kevin Barry said, but he admits that if the event was caused by living, breathing people, they would have triggered the motion sensors approaching the area. Those weren't triggered. Cue the chills. Number 8. The Witch of the Mexican Hills. On May 17th, 2006 at 8:12 p.m., the Monterrey Witch of Mexico was caught on video flying just above the Mexican hills.
I'm right there with you.
She glides above the ground, just as you would imagine a witch to fly through the air, floating through the sky serenely. There's a good several yards between her and the hills below, with plenty of blue between. After the clear view of her dark shape against the skyline, her profile is shown as a white speck against the green hills as she skates across a canyon. The video goes on for a good 2 minutes, and it doesn't appear to be a hoax as the being traverses the cliffs. The figure is tall and cylindrical, flying across a very windy canyon, which makes some UFO researchers believe that it can't be normal. It must be paranormal. Diana Perla Chapa, a UFO group leader and researcher from Monterrey and a popular Mexican TV host and UFO investigator, confirms this. Experts say that there is no way something could move so steadily because it's a very windy canyon, she said. Speaking at the Mutual UFO Network of Los Angeles conference.
I don't feel bad.
Number 7.
I do this all the time.
The Diplomat Hotel Ghost. The Diplomat Hotel in Baguio City is an abandoned and supposedly haunted structure in the Philippines. The city government is now rehabilitating the place, hoping it will draw in tourists, and it does appear haunted, standing on Dominican Heritage Hill in Nature Park from the Diplomat Hotel. The city spreads out below it, while a stone crucifix stands in the patio on the second floor of the building. When the hotel was still in operation, strange sounds were heard throughout the area, and headless apparitions were seen there. Employees and guests alike claim to have seen these specters. Many believe they are the ghosts of those priests and nuns that had their heads taken off by the Japanese during WW2. The cries of infants are also heard here, and many believe this is because the Japanese forces were merciless in taking the lives of all, babies included. There are a number of videos online by tourists claiming that they'd accidentally caught something creepy here in this haunted location.
Oh, that's a good one.
But this video is the creepiest one. Enjoy. Number 6. Ghost Attack in Chile. A woman by the name of Cecilia Carasso in Chile strode past the reception desk at a law office in 2015 when she was attacked by something invisible. As you watch the CCTV video, Cecilia is strolling with a young woman towards the reception desk when she reportedly felt something push her with such force that it caused her to fall backwards hard. You can see Cecilia chatting with the woman and gesturing at something when suddenly, out of nowhere, she falls flat on her back. She doesn't just slip, she absolutely appears as though she was pushed. I wasn't aware of anyone in front of me as I passed the reception desk talking to a girl, and as I looked up towards the receptionist, I suddenly felt 2 pairs of hands shove me over. Cecilia said. She later added, I hit the floor, and when I looked up, I couldn't see anybody, and I thought they must have run off.
You'll see what I mean.
When Cecilia asked the receptionist who had pushed her, she was told that nobody had. Cecilia didn't believe the receptionist until she was shown footage of the incident.
Oh, I'll check
After
that one out.
seeing it, she was sure that she had been the victim of a ghost attack, since there was absolutely nobody around her. Cecilia's doctors reported that her injuries were consistent with a fall, but that she'd also received a large blow to the head, which may have caused confusion about what she felt and about her injuries, but that doesn't explain what happened in this creepy CCTV footage. Number 5, mysterious ball of light. A synagogue in Ukraine captured something absolutely creepy and mysterious. A brilliant ball of light floating ominously near the synagogue wall. The authentic video shows the ball of light floating down to hover, swaying back and forth slightly in one place. It stays there for a moment, glowing its mystery, until it flies upward again, disappearing forevermore. The ball of light isn't a perfectly circular orb. In fact, it looks almost gelatinous, as its shape changes slightly in its hovering, with protuberances bulging slightly here and there. So what is this light? What could it be? Scientists are baffled and can't seem to find any explanation for it, leaving explanations up to popular opinion. These opinions range from a lightning ball to a reflection of infrared light to someone's very soul. Jewish people were ordered to gather here before they were sent off to camps in WW2, so the possibility of it being someone's soul looks promising. I wouldn't be surprised if souls abounded here. The truth is, we'll likely never know what was the source of this light, and we probably weren't meant to know. Number 4, another ghost attack. If you've ever wondered what an angry ghost might look like, check out this ghost attack that was accidentally captured on a CCTV camera. In the black and white footage, 2 male friends are walking down a stairwell at what appears to be a school or dormitory. One of the friends has his hand on the other's shoulder. They walk down the first flight of stairs just fine, but as they approach the second flight, the boy who is leading suddenly flies back, falling onto the floor. It's not as though he lost his footing or even tripped. He clearly ran into some powerful evil force that flung him back. The pair looked frightened and do not continue down the second flight. Instead, they scurry back towards the wall and scramble to the other side, launching up the stairs to safety. Note the shadow on the left wall as they begin to head down the stairs. The shadow appears to be the boy's, but as he starts to be attacked, it could very well be the shadow of the ghost or the ghost itself attacking him. And as the pair race back upstairs, the shadow stays creepily on the back wall, lurking there until its next victim unknowingly approaches. Ghost possession at a store. In yet another CCTV video, a ghost possesses a woman at a store in China. In the video, you see a package fall on its own accord from the 3rd shelf. It could have just been stuff there, teetering on the edge, causing it to fall at the slightest breeze. Although it doesn't appear to be teetering, that's certainly a possibility. But what's strange is it appears to move for a moment before actually taking the leap, leading a skeptical onlooker to consider that it may also be something paranormal. What happens next will make you think the same thing. A female shopper, surprised by the sound of the package falling, turns to look. Being considerate, she walks back, picks up the package, looks at it, and sets it back on the 3rd shelf. The shopper drops the other package she's holding, as the possession seems to take complete control over her body. With one hand on the package, her head flings back and falls forward, back and forward, back and forward, as if in seizure. She manages to pry her hand from the packaging and turns her back towards it, but her body and mind are fully possessed. The demon takes control of her until another female shopper alerts staffers for help. They are seen gathered around her, trying to subdue her, but she won't be subdued. Her body seizes suddenly again, and the camera even seizes for a moment, as the three surrounding the woman are launched back by the demon's energy. We don't know what happened to the woman, whether the demon fled her body at this moment, or if it still possesses her today. Number 2, don't go in the water. With the advent of drones comes the knowledge of creepy creatures lurking in our midst that we wish we'd never seen or known about in the first place. The footage shows the bird's eye view of an Australian beach. At first, it seems beautiful and tranquil. A surfer bends across the waves at complete peace and harmony with the water. But look closely, and just a few meters away from the surfer are 2 circling sharks waiting to tear him limb from limb. Did your gut drop? Mine did. The surfer in question survived, but this footage just goes to show that those of us who are Jaws fearful very much have reason to be. Sharks are there, even when they're invisible to the naked eye. See, sometimes knowledge is powerfully scary. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Also, I recently created a subreddit where you can submit videos and stories for future lists. It's r/chillsnarrator, and the link is in the description below. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos we upload every Tuesday and Saturday. If English isn't the only language you speak and you're interested in getting a shout out, click more, then add translations. By translating the video, not only will more people be able to watch it, but a link to your channel will be added in the description. Number 1,
I think it's Chills with
Chupacabra. This creepy footage, shot in Portugal, of a strange beast that has some wondering if the Chupacabra is actually real, and if this footage is finally proof of its existence. What's the Chupacabra? According to Wikipedia, the Chupacabra is a legendary creature in the folklore of parts of the Americas, with its first purported sighting reported in Puerto Rico. Chupacabra literally translates to goat sucker in Spanish, so when this creature was caught hunkering through the desert, it certainly turned some heads. The clip only lasts a few seconds before the odd, mannish creature disappears behind a bush. Some see the video as definitive proof that the Chupacabra is real, while others question the video's authenticity. Still others believe it's not the Chupacabra. It's just your average, everyday CGI. Whatever the case, it has been viewed thousands of times, so it's certainly struck up interest. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy!
Okay, what was that video you wanted
homes are
to
selling
see,
fast.
Irish bastard?
Who can ensure you'll get the most money for yours?
We need a good palate cleanser. What's the video? Oh, that's all good. Me neither. Most of the time. Hang on. Alright, it's right where captions seal. Oh, okay, hang on. I remember. Alright, my keyboard's all the way over here for some reason. Caption seal. Sea Doggo. Alright, our first palate cleanser of the night. Oh, this is perfect. It has almost 2 million views. Caption Seal Doggo by Yes Bacon. It's 1 minute and 15 seconds long. We're going to check this out now before we start our next paranormal list. He sounds awesome. He's a silly seal. Egg. That seal does sound drunk. That made me cough trying to sound like him. Holy shit. That was pretty funny. Okay. Alright, funny enough, next video on the list is a chills video, and I think, yeah, I actually did this on purpose because we just watched a top 15, and that one was guest narrated by Chills, and yeah, his voice takes some getting used to. He's definitely a creepy dude. But I thought he did an alright job, and I guess because he was a guest narrator, he was trying to get the word out on his channel. And so I figured, all right, why not? Let's check out his latest video. And that video is in fact is called 18 Ghost Sightings Caught on Snapchat. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, straight up ghost videos, but in Snapchat form. I think we're gonna see a lot of stuff that I've never seen before. Oh man. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's get started. That is a good question. That is a very good question. If that already exists, maybe we'll check it out after this video. Oh, I already gave it a like. That's so funny. It's because I was making sure that I liked the last video, and I know I'm gonna give this a like. So I gave it a like while I was talking to you guys, the first one and then this one. I'll do that. Just getting caught up like videos. What was that? Oh no, I need to charge the battery on my phone. Oh yeah, it exists. We'll find it. We'll find it. Hang on. After I plug this shit in right here. You know what? Let me push play. Let me push play.
Sometimes the strangest things can happen to us during the most ordinary of times. Every person on this list is convinced that they have captured something paranormal using the Snapchat app. Glitch or not, their thoughts and experiences have been recorded live for our analysis. Number 18. The person who uploaded this video, Ace Thug Jr., is apparently able to clearly communicate with a ghost through a Snapchat filter.
Yo, if you're here, can you like lick or something?
They use this clever licking communication strategy to eventually narrow down the nationality of the ghost as Mexican. Then they try to figure out its name.
Just lick when I get it right. Daniel, Miguel, Pablo, Marcos, Jose, Juan, Roberto. Wait, which one? Alright, so I'm gonna assume your name is Juan, right? Alright, Juan, my name is Robert. Pleased to meet you.
He's using the dog filter to
says that it
communicate
can
with
predict the future.
ghosts.
They have a quick conversation about various things like the Super Bowl and then end the video. The ghost somehow answers with perfectly timed licks and never interrupts a single question. Number 17. A YouTuber named Sharon Harris has this strange and ghostly face follow her around her home quite often. If you look at her other videos, you'll see that Sharon looks absolutely nothing like the face shown in this video. I guess she could be using her little brother for this video or something like that. Even then, I'm not sure how it would be done. Otherwise, this is definitely a paranormal presence following her from room to room. Number 16. This recent video was taken somewhere in France. A woman sees a second filter appear next to her and initially thinks it's a glitch. Then something strange happens that makes her think otherwise.
Ok, donc là je suis à côté de mon malfaiteur. C'est mon pote. Tu peux tirer la langue, s'il te plaît? Par contre, si tu fais ça.
I don't speak French, but it's pretty clear that she told whatever was next to her to stick out its tongue, which it does immediately after. Still, a translation would be appreciated, just to make sure I am correct, and also to make sure that we get all of the important details from this video. After all, she could be talking about other paranormal encounters for all I know. Number 15. A woman is absent-mindedly recording her ceiling when her Snapchat app frames the face of a possible spirit before her very eyes. What makes me think that this could be more than a glitch is how the spirit seemingly responds to whatever she says.
What the f? I hope it ain't no goat. If that thing stick your tongue out, I'm getting out.
It sticks its tongue out at the exact moment she challenges it to do so. I guess it could be a coincidence, but the timing is impeccable. Number 14. A YouTuber named Hanji Zamora is bored at work when she notices her Snapchat filter is acting strangely.
Yeah, I hope there's nobody there.
Oh man. Why is it moving around the room?
You might think that this is a glitch, but I still haven't told you what Hanji does for a living. She works as a receptionist at a retirement home, and 2 inhabitants just so happen to have passed away 2 weeks ago. Stranger still, they both were close to her and like to hang around the receptionist's desk to talk. By using Snapchat, Hanji has discovered that they still may be close by after all. Number 13.
Why is that
Many
one
people
sideways?
think that this child sees a ghost while Snapchatting. First, an invisible figure is framed to his left. Then, a short while later, the child looks to his left curiously. I wonder what caught his attention like that. Some people say that children are extra sensitive to paranormal activity, so let me know if you think that the child really was looking at a spirit. Number 12. A girl is walking around her home when suddenly an invisible friend soon joins her. However, unlike most girls with an invisible friend, this one appears to be real.
Stick out your tongue.
You got it. You got it.
This possible spirit seems to be half as tall as the girl recording, so maybe it is much younger than she is. Either way, the girl recording doesn't seem bothered by this possibly paranormal encounter, almost as if she has had this happen many times before. If this ghost was a child, then that would explain the slight hesitation before responding. Instead of sticking its tongue out right away, the spirit seems to roughly take the same amount of time that it would take for a small toddler to understand the instructions. Number 11. What's strange about this video is that Snapchat detects a face 3 separate times in rapid succession. It's almost as if the ghost was walking from left to right, and then it got smaller as it faded away. Number 10. A teenager named Grania Dodell and her friends believe that she has captured a paranormal entity using Snapchat. Grania was just taking a regular selfie when her friends soon pointed out the ghoulish figure lurking outside of her window. Look closely,
I am looking
and you can see the left side of its face shining in the pale light. clearly looking straight at her. The right side of its face is shrouded in darkness. The figure looks hunched over and huge. Number 9. A YouTuber named Lisa Barres is using Snapchat while visiting a friend's apartment. After a while, she notices Snapchat always thinks that there is a face in front of her friend's painting. It continues to detect a presence in this general vicinity. Even when Lisa records from different angles, the painting is of a landscape and has no real reason to set off the facial recognition software. Even more strange, the painting has been giving her friend a weird feeling for a while. Lisa even thinks that she can make out a pair of eyes during this part of the video. Let me know if you see what she is talking about, or tell me if the eyes are simply a part of the filter. Number 8. Ashley Turner is a YouTuber who has been noticing lots of paranormal activity around her house lately. Usually it happens too quickly for her to record, but one night Ashley managed to Snapchat this event.
Macaram rock. Nah, that sounds pretty good. Oh, and you can hear
a string is the only thing that I can think of besides the paranormal. Let me know what you think it is. Number 7. Victoria Greaves and Kaylee Atkinson are two friends in their early 20s, enjoying themselves at the Slug and Lettuce pub in Newcastle, England. The bar is nearly empty, and though there isn't a whole lot of action around them, the two friends decided to take a picture anyways using Snapchat. Behind them, what appears to be a spirit from the Victorian age throws her head back in laughter. Something about the supposed spirit looks devious and menacing, as if it is gleefully laughing at someone else's misfortune. Both friends insist that they do not see anyone who looked like this woman in the pub with them at the time. Number 6. This video starts out ordinarily enough, with what could very well be a series of basic glitches.
Those are some interesting filters this guy has.
But this final glitch contains something extra strange. Directly under the band of flowers is what appears to be the shape of a gaunt face and two white eyes. The eyes appear in such fine detail that you can even sort of make out the colorless pupils. The ghostly face seems to briefly consider the person recording for a moment and then grows smaller as it backs out of the room. Number 5. Here's another picture of a blacked out and demonic looking face. A woman named Ruth tried to swap her face out with a Care Bear figure, but Snapchat gave her this monstrous picture instead. There is something extremely sinister about the way her face is blacked out yet smiling. Again, this looks like some sort of grim forewarning. Number 4. A YouTuber named S. Ruth and her friend are out hunting ghosts using Snapchat. This is what they see in the hallway at precisely 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, 3 a.m. Evelina.
But seeing a ghost isn't enough of a paranormal experience for them. They want to touch one too.
Look.
Does that tickle?
Does that tickle?
Come here. Does that tickle?
Are you serious?
The spirit seems to giggle and turn away in response to being tickled under the chin. It quickly disappears and they spend some time trying to get it to come back, but it appears to be done with them. S. Ruth also notices one last thing, something that almost always seems to happen during any true paranormal encounter.
Battery empty, powering off.
Oh, guys! My
Ghosts are notorious for draining electronic devices of power upon contact, so there's a good chance that this video is real.
I just have to pause it. My phone was, it was dying. Normally it makes it later than this, but it was dying, and then I had to plug it in and charge it. Okay, pushing play.
Number 3. A person named Carrie Wright recently posted this picture on her Facebook looking for an explanation. Somehow her Snapchat swapped her face with something in the background and got this startling picture. What's especially concerning is how Carrie's eyes are blacked out. It almost looks like the face of a demon or a grim warning that something ominous will be in her future. Number 2. Claudia and Nikki live together in a house with a third person who they don't know very well. When this person's room begins to smell putrid and rotten, Claudia and Nikki decide to investigate. They eventually find a key, but the door is unlocked instead, almost as if someone was waiting for them. They turn on Snapchat to document what they find and step inside. The inside of the room is in shambles and reeks so bad that they expect to find a body. Instead, one of them finds something else that makes them panic.
Oh man.
There's a tarot card.
A strange tarot card is sitting face up on a chair as if it was waiting to be discovered. On the tarot card is an illustration of a woman watering a tree with one arm while pouring water into a river with her other arm. It's a starry night. Claudia and Nikki were never able to find the source of the smell, but foul odors are known to be a sign of a haunting, so they may have been Snapchatting while under the watchful eye of something paranormal. If you know anything about tarot cards, then please let me know what the one they found means. And also tell me if finding one in an abandoned room would be a good or bad sign. Maybe together we can unravel this mystery. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Also, I recently created a subreddit where you can submit videos and stories for future lists. It's r/chillsnarrator, and the link is in the description below. If you'd like to see more of these videos in the future, then hit that subscribe button because I upload a new video every Thursday. If English isn't the only language you speak and you're interested in getting a shout out, click more, then add translations. By translating the video, not only will more people be able to watch it, but a link to your channel will be added in the description. Number 1. A YouTuber named Nicole Alexander is hanging out with 2 of her friends when they start Snapchatting to waste time. Soon they realize that Snapchat is picking up faces all over the house, and they start to feel like they are no longer alone. They decide to use the app to further investigate.
Of course they gotta use the freaky stuff.
The living room.
It's easy, okay.
And, yeah, it's in the hallway. It's not even picking up your face.
Where are you now? If you're really here, show yourself.
At times they are able to track the ghost movements, as it appears to walk around their house and go up the stairs.
There's another one. He was right there. Oh!
Jeez Louise.
Now this don't make no sense, y'all.
At one point, Nicole gets an idea to go downstairs into the basement, and that's where things really start to get out of hand. Look at what the ghost does upon the mention of heading into the basement.
Please, come on, come downstairs with me.
Why do you keep wanting to go downstairs? No, it's right. Yeah, Look, you want to go downstairs. Look at me.
There are just way too many coincidences in this video for me personally, so I think that it could definitely be real.
You made it to 420.
All of the videos on this list were recorded by people who claim to have something amazing and mysterious to share. My hope is that we can solve some of these events together, but my fear is that no answers exist.
A woman on the plane told us about a place where people can fly. She said, go to where the cliffs meet the sea.
Hey, Dion's way of thinking is here too. Oh god, was that not fucking freaky? That was scary as hell. It's like, you think, how can Snapchat be freaky, but and then it goes and then you find out that there's all these face filters that track shit that's Not really there, but maybe is there. Oh god, maybe it'll answer your questions and respond to you. Snapchat face filters, accidental paranormal investigative tool. Oh shit, okay. This next one is not necessarily paranormal. This next one is a Mr. Nightmare video, his most recent Mr. Nightmare video, although he doesn't make them all that often, so I think this one came out, I don't even know, a little while ago, but yeah, the first two videos we watched were all Part 72, Egg 2 for the palate cleanser. Oh, that's right, you mentioned that in the chat when I wasn't paying attention, my bad. You got it, dude. We'll check that out. We'll check that out, and then we're gonna watch. Oh yeah, man, yeah, it's freaky. Alright, we're gonna check out this video by request, and then we're gonna be putting on some Mr. Nightmare. We're not gonna be having a palate cleanser every time though. Like we're gonna try and tough it out. Okay, one second. Hell yeah, brother. I love Mr. Nightmare 2. Part 72. For real? Hang on. Let me just... This is the one, right? Oh shit. Let me see here. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, pushing play. 30-second palate cleanser. It's all good, man. It's all good. Oh god. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Trippy can also be scary. No, yeah, we'll keep the requests coming and all that. But I guess I can exit that. Also bear in mind, if you have anything freaky in mind, let me know. That's tonight's theme. All right. Push and play. Oh god, dog stories. What? I forget what I was talking about 30 seconds ago. No, it wasn't scary. It's just that I'm trippy. I don't know. I'm just in that mood.
There was this one weekend that my aunt, uncle, and cousins went away upstate, and instead of taking their dog with them or to a kennel, they asked me to watch her for the weekend at their house.
Dogs are more sensitive to this.
I was excited to do so because not only would they pay me, but they are loaded, and
I think I might be familiar with those H3 edits.
They have
the
a
H3
Havanese,
podcast,
which is
right?
a tiny dog.
I'll check it out.
Her name is
I might have
Luna.
seen them all.
I didn't mind watching Luna because she was such a calm, low-maintenance dog.
Everything's good.
I just fed her twice a day and let her out back a couple times a day. She always followed me whatever room I was in, so if I was in the giant living room watching TV, she'd be laying on the floor in the center of the room. If I went downstairs to the basement to play video games, she followed and would lay down there.
Guys, after this first story, alright, he's telling 3 paranormal ghost stories. After this one, I'm going to tell a ghost story of my own. No, you know what? After the first 2, or should I just wait till okay, we'll save it for after this actual video, actual ghost story.
While playing video games in the basement, Luna suddenly lifted her head from the ground and stared in the direction of the boiler room.
Scratching my ear and pushing the earbud in.
I had a dog before, and I knew this was something dogs did to any slight sound.
Right.
But it was still enough of a reason for me to pause the game and feel a little unsettled.
Music.
I looked in the direction of the boiler room as well. It was silent and dark in there, and there was no chance of me going in there.
Oh, God.
So I unpaused the game and continued playing. Albeit a bit uncomfortable now.
Oh,
I guess my childish fears were getting the better of me.
Man. that we can't.
She put her head back down for a minute, but then, again, lifted it up and looked towards the boiler room.
It's all good, man.
Deep down, I knew it was probably nothing,
We're gonna be here for a while.
but I was still a bit too freaked out to continue playing video games comfortably. So I turned everything off and ran up the stairs, shutting the door once Luna came hopping up. They also had another big gaming room on the main floor. It was kind of disconnected from the rest of the house in that you had to go through a narrow hallway to get there. Luna plopped herself down in front of my feet in this little game room. I played more video games for a while until it got late. Then I went down the hall to the room I'd be sleeping in, a guest bedroom that was nicer than my bedroom back at home. I threw on a pair of sweatpants and a white undershirt as pajamas and jumped under the covers, not going to sleep without watching a little TV first. Luna was obviously by the bedside. She was really growing on me, how affectionate yet calm she was. I eventually turned off the TV and went to sleep.
Oh, Evelina.
My sleep was disturbed by a growling sound.
I'm out in the open. I'm not protected.
I turned on the bedside lamp and saw Luna laying still on the floor, head down, yet growling at something.
Oh, shit.
I said her name a few times, but she didn't look at me. Then she lifted her head finally to look at the closet door. Her growling grew more intense, and she stood up now, still looking at the closet. She didn't bark though. In fact, I never heard her bark once.
Fuck it, I'll tell my ghost story.
I looked at the closet, a sliding wooden door closet. It was open about 3 inches from the left side. Of course, I couldn't really see anything from the inside. I got up from the bed really sneaky-like and tiptoed closer to the closet. I don't know what I was planning on doing really.
Yeah, what's your plan?
I guess I just wanted to look through the crack, or see if I could hear something. When I got about 5 feet away from the closet door, something that I couldn't see from my bed came into view through the crack of the door.
The crack of the door?
And
What?
I couldn't see any face or anything, it was too dark. But I knew what I was looking at in that closet was a person's eye, perfectly tucked between the wall and the edge of the door, looking into the room, or now at me. I screamed, but it didn't do much good since I was alone. I took Luna and ran for the front door, grabbing the emergency cell phone on the counter to call 911 during my run away from the house. It was 1 in the morning, so I didn't bother calling my aunt and uncle. The cops did a thorough sweep and found someone in the pantry closet downstairs. I never saw him, though, because another officer was preoccupying me with conversation to calm me down. I was just relieved to go back inside, knowing I was the only one in the house, besides Luna, of course.
That's something Kyle's
just
brother
might have
said
saved
too.
my
His
life
little brother,
that night.
right? Is it Kyle? It is Kyle. This gets a like.
A cold December in Vermont countryside. Home alone. Another officer was preoccupying me with conversation to calm me down. I was just relieved to go back inside, knowing I was the only one in the house, besides Luna, of course, who just might have saved my life that night.
Ooh. So it was someone who broke in. Or maybe he was seeing shit. I guess I should have been paying closer attention towards the end there. It's okay. I'll pay closer attention to the rest. Yeah, I figured. Oh god, okay. But guys, alright. This one time that's a weird selection. No, that's okay. Is it? No, it's not okay. Let's go with a different song. But one time when I was perfect. So one time I was staying at my grandma's house. No, actually, yeah, it was my uncle's house. Orange is the New Black. Yeah, right? But it was like an Orange is the New Black remix. It was a remix. It was a hip-hop remix. and I pushed pause before we could even get to the remix part. Anyways, oh god, this one time I was staying at my grandma/uncle's place. We were in the basement chilling out. I was with my uncle and my friend, and while we were watching TV, I saw like a bright light in the corner of my eye, but I decided not to say anything because I thought maybe, you know, it's my eyes playing tricks on me. It's all good. Then friend says, "Did you guys see that ball of light?" And they both said that they saw a ball of white light fall from the ceiling and float into my head. And then later that night, that same friend went upstairs to use the bathroom. We have a dog. The dog went with him upstairs and then back downstairs. And he said he noticed the dog looking at something in the hallway, and he saw a shoelace string, but it also looked like it was straightening out. There's a couple of creepy things that happened that night. Alright, that's my quick paranormal story. Let's continue on with the video.
A cold December in Vermont countryside. Home alone for the night, watching my friend's dog Chester, doing him a favor. Even though it was unbearably cold outside, I couldn't let his dog out in the yard. We don't have fences up here, so he could easily run into the woods and get lost.
Well, where's his leash?
That
where's
meant,
his leash,
unfortunately, I had to take him for a walk in the cold. My friend gave me an old, dirty, blue terrier leash to use. Chester seemed excited when I hooked up the leash ring onto his collar ring, and he instantly pulled me towards the front door. I could already tell
I wasn't the one who actually saw the shoelace. It was a friend of mine.
Stepping out into the cold was a major shock to my body. I just wanted to get through this walk as soon as possible. I ran a little bit with Chester just to warm myself up. He stopped us to sniff one of the countless trees on the side of the dirt road. I thought for sure he'd do his business, but then he perked up and stared off into the woods. Then his deep, loud bark started echoing through the woods as he tugged and tried to pull me into the woods.
Oh fuck.
I tried my hardest to hold him back, but the leash snapped at a weak point, and off Chester went into the woods, disappearing in seconds. His barking faded away into the woods until I couldn't hear it anymore. I chased after him, screaming his name. He probably ran off chasing a deer or a small animal or something, but with only the light of my phone, I knew I wouldn't be able to find him.
Oh,
he would have to come back to me on his own.
You suck. You couldn't even keep an eye on that dog.
After a while, I stood in place and continuously called Chester's name.
Chester.
I heard footsteps nearby and got excited that Chester must have been coming back. But as the footsteps got louder, I realized they were much too loud, slow, and heavy to be a dog's footprints. They sounded more like a pair of feet making the noise, not 4 legs.
His brain works slow.
I turned out my light, now convinced I was hearing the footsteps of a person.
Maybe.
The footsteps seemed to be circling me.
Maybe.
My fear was if it was intentional or not, and if I'd been seen or not.
Yes, I've heard of the Shawshank
I tried my best to tiptoe back to the road.
I don't know, Evelina,
I was
but
covering
my friend and
distance,
uncle both saw the ball of light
the
float.
sound of the footsteps just stopped, or faded away. I don't remember noticing which one. But because of this, I was more lax with my footsteps and walked a little faster. Little did I realize that the black object I was walking towards was a person's back.
Oh god,
I stopped,
really?
as it felt like my heart did too. I was covering my mouth and trying not to make a sound. But it was obviously too late. The person definitely heard my footsteps. At this point, I took a chance and asked if they had by some chance seen my dog. But they didn't even turn around. They had their hood on, so I couldn't even gauge what they looked like.
I can't even plug my ears. I'm just
I took another chance
the
and put my hand on their shoulder.
Further in.
And once again, felt like my heart stopped. The shoulder felt hard and wooden. I walked in front of the body facing the tree and saw nothing inside of the hood. Nothing but a long stick holding it up. It was some kind of fake dummy. That meant whatever was making those footsteps was still nearby. I didn't care about the noise anymore. I just ran back to the road and then up the hill and back to the house.
I know, right?
I never went back for Chester, and he never came back to the house.
So it was like a scarecrow in the woods?
Telling my friend was the worst part.
So then where were the footsteps coming from?
I expected he would, given that we weren't exactly the closest friends to begin with already. That night, though, I had a nightmare. That I was in my room, and I heard Chester's barks out in the woods.
Chester's still out there, dude.
Scared, whimpering type barks.
Oh, man.
I woke up and looked out the window to the dark woods, hoping the barks were real and I just heard them in my dream. But they weren't. It was silent. I don't know what happened to Chester. I don't know what the dummy was doing in the woods. And I don't know who was making those footsteps that night. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I want to know the answer to any of it.
That's freaky as hell. Fuck.
I was watching my neighbor's dog for a little extra money one night.
That's what they want you to think.
She was a creepy neighbor, though, not intentionally.
Last story.
She was kind of old and had an antisocial vibe to her. She was obsessed with her dog, so when she was apparently visiting family or something across the state and couldn't bring the dog, she practically begged me to watch her. But when I agreed for the right price, she literally scolded me about what to do and not to do as far as taking care of her. The dog's name was Hazel.
Uh-oh.
There was a lot of pressure put on me for watching this dog. She insisted I stay at her place instead of taking the dog next door to our place. She had a spare bedroom with a single twin-sized bed and a desk in the corner. That was all that was in the room. The dog was small, white, and puffy. I don't exactly know what kind. Maybe a Bichon Frise.
Maybe.
It was loud, yappy, and annoying, though, and I hated it. I started watching it around 5, and just played on my phone for hours, only feeding the dog once that night. Thankfully, I'd only be doing this for one night. I brought over my Xbox to play games on her TV, but then I realized the TV was so archaic it didn't even have an HDMI port, so I couldn't even hook it up.
Ghost cat.
So I spent most of the day playing games on my phone and listening to Hazel's yapping at every little thing. I did do a little snooping around, of course. I looked into the woman's bedroom since the door was left open, even though she told me not to go in there. The furniture was all archaic in there as well, and there was a big rectangular rug in the middle of the room, with Indian-looking patterns. When night came, I went to bed as early as possible, like 9 o'clock. I'm sure Hazel was sleeping in the woman's room.
Is all.
I didn't really care. I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of Hazel's constant barking. I screamed, "Shut up," but the barking seemed kind of muffled in sound, like it was coming from a basement or something.
Oh fuck.
I wasn't aware of a basement in the house.
There's no basement.
I walked to where I heard the barking coming from. I was confused to realize it was coming from the woman's bedroom. I walked inside and saw the rug in the middle of the room had been rolled up to the corner, exposing a door in the grounds, opened up. It was pitch black down there, but Hazel's barking was definitely coming from down there.
Oh, you're kidding me?
I was scared shitless. Obviously Hazel didn't open this door, and she was barking at something down there. I didn't want to shine a light down there in fear of what I was going to see. I was about to leave the house and run home, but I couldn't just leave Hazel down there. I whispered her name, and then the barking stopped.
Good job, Evelina. Good job.
I was hoping to see her running up the stairs from the dark abyss any moment, but she didn't. Something did come out of the darkness, though. It was a hand grabbing onto the side of the opening. The hand of a man. I was faced with a fight or flight scenario, and being the little 15-year-old I was, I chose to run for it.
Yeah.
I woke my parents and screamed at them what just happened. My dad called the police and reported a break-in next door. The police checked the woman's bedroom as I described. The rug was apparently back in place and the door was shut.
Is that another
They still went to
break-in?
check it out, and apparently found a big crawl space type area with a bunch of weird things laying around. No sign of a person or Hazel. When the neighbor returned home the next day, my dad confronted her for me. Apparently she threw a huge tantrum and mentioned something about the demons making noises below her at night. Then she exploded into tears over her dog. Ever since that day, we haven't spoken a single word to her. We hardly ever see her anyway. She never leaves her house. I'm okay with that. It still terrifies me to think of that night, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't an intruder. It was demons. Oh, yeah. Well, they had that allergy pen, too. God damn. Holy shit. Oh, shit. I don't want to watch this ad. Alright, guys. We are moving on to actual ghost footage once again. Right? There is a Twitter hashtag going on. It was what's scarier than ghosts? And I put demons. Oh shit, okay, that was scary, and that was just fucking scary stories. Now we're gonna be looking at fucking ghost footage. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is a top 15 list. We're gonna watch the first 5, and then we're gonna take a quick smoke break because it is 4:20, like Evelina mentioned. Oh fuck. Is that good? Alright, we're all good. Okay, here we go. And it would be and I need some more water. I'm all dehydrated. Here we go. Oh yeah, don't worry, take your time. Plenty of ghost footage to go around. Pushing play.
Number 15, the Wentworth Woodhouse.
Is this
It's
Chills
late at night
again?
when a team
Chills.
of ghost hunters embark on the historic
You in top 15.
17th century Wentworth Woodhouse.
You guys are friends.
In the English town of Rotherham, in search of the paranormal, they are walking around an old stable area when one of them hears footsteps and sees something.
Come on, if you hit. If you hit, what's that?
I remember you mentioning that.
Carl, I can see it there. Go for it, go.
They rush down the hallway and try to get the spirit's attention, but it continues walking ahead
actually looks like
and
a
then
person.
disappears. I suppose that this could be a setup, and that this is just a member of their team, but look closely and you'll see that the figure appears to be completely transparent. Also, apparently these ghost hunters have been doing this for 15 years without really finding anything. That's a seriously long time, so I think if they were going to fake a stunt, then they would have done it way sooner. Number 14,
have we seen
Hugo's
this one,
House of
guys?
Horrors. A YouTuber named Hugo Blog
Guys,
is
did we watch
curiously
this
poking
video?
around an old
I can't
abandoned
remember now. We
mansion
might
with
have
his
watched
friends
this
in
video.
Houston as they search for nothing in particular. The crumbling estate looks like it could fall on their heads at any minute, but they bravely keep going in as deep as they dare.
so.
I don't speak any Spanish, but I can tell by their voices that they get weirded out by something and decide to leave. Later, they are all reviewing the video of their exploration, along with some digital pictures, when one still shot in particular grabs their attention. Can you see the silhouette of a girl peering at them through the railing? I definitely can. Another YouTuber named Luis Gomez says that he went there too, and that his camera picked up 2 children standing in a doorway looking at him, much like the photo you just saw. But this story gets much weirder than that. There's a bunch of text at the end of the video that says someone met their end in the house. Nobody was able to find the person responsible. I wasn't sure if I believed this story, So I did some Googling, and I managed to find the exact same text on a Houston police blotter. The police gave an address, and when I put it into Google Maps, it took me back to the house in the video. In other words, the story is real, and someone really did meet their end at this location. Nobody knows why. Needless to say, Hugo Blog has not been back since. Number 13, Bus 166. There's an old abandoned bus in the woods that's supposed to be haunted. According to legend, the school wanted to get rid of the bus after someone lost their life on the way home. It switched ownership a few more times before a ghost hunter purchased it for a low price. He's out randomly recording it one day when all of a sudden he hears this. The man recording says that he does not have any children and that he is on his large wooded property all by himself.
I've heard shit like that before.
I will say that the voice does sound like it's coming from inside of the bus, or at least someplace close.
And there was no kids in the area.
I guess he could have a daughter or something who is hiding inside, but probably not.
That's pretty clear.
As he is walking closer to the bus, he suddenly hears this very clearly. This could be a prank, but it could also be the ghost of a girl who does not know that she has passed on. She apparently tries to get his attention by cheerfully saying hello, but he runs away, leaving her behind in her rotting bus. Number 12. This video comes from a YouTuber named Mike Robbins and his team of paranormal investigators. They are using a modified Kinect camera and special software to hunt ghosts while wandering around the basement of an old abandoned asylum when suddenly their equipment detects a major hit.
I'm like, oh shit.
Can you come back and talk to us? Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy.
Mike asks the ghost for its name, how long it's lived here, if it likes living here, and other questions, but gets no response. The spirit does not seem to want to cooperate.
Oh, now he's waving. Thank you.
Very funny.
Or maybe he's telling us
this
to go.
technology is cool because it always
captures. It's hard to tell if the ghost is waving at them or shooing them away.
Of it because
if
it
this
always
is an insane asylum, then maybe this ghost just wants to be left alone. Then again, there's no real way to verify if the equipment really does work, so we'll never know for sure. Number 11. When a YouTuber named Blake Smith's Gaming Blitz claims to have been hearing paranormal sounds from his basement, his followers suggest that he leaves a camera downstairs and record what happens. He takes their advice, and this is what his phone supposedly picks up.
Oh man. Of course there's an ad there. Of course there's a fucking ad right there. Skip that shit. I'll give you a like anyway. Oh fuck.
The video goes on like that for over a minute, but he comes back and gets his phone. If this video is fake, then I personally don't know where he got these effects from. It doesn't sound like any movie I've seen or any game I've ever played. If you recognize the sounds from somewhere, or if you think this is real, then I definitely want to get your opinion. Here's another video from the same channel so you can hear it some more.
Hello?
Number 10. Barry can't breathe.
Number 10. We are gonna push pause at number 10 because I need a break. Ooh. Fucking funny guy. Alright. Break time. We're gonna be right back. I need to, I'm gonna get a glass of water and also walk around a bit. BRB. I see the comments. Well, for your information, it is 10:30 p.m. over here. And what else? What was I gonna say? Yeah, when you're a pothead, it's always 420. It's always 420. Okay. Let's continue on. We are watching top 15 ghost sightings, and there were a few videos we've seen in there before from the top 5 channel. But this is definitely a new list because we also got to see some videos that I have never seen before. Anyway, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, we are now going to finish it off. We are down to the last 10. Wherever you are, it's 4:33 a.m., but where I am, it's 10:33 p.m. Okay, miss different time zone. That's how time zones work. It's always 4:20. Besides, all right. Oh shit. Okay, no more laughing. It's time to get very serious. What we're doing is very serious. Here we go. Alright, pushing play. You guys are distracting me.
Breathe. According to a team of ghost hunters, this house in San Pedro, California has long been haunted by poltergeists who like to open cupboards, throw plates, change television channels, and linger in certain rooms until a mother and her 2 children felt uncomfortable enough to leave. A lot of events happened before the ghost hunters became involved and therefore were never recorded, but it wasn't uncommon for red liquid to drip from the walls of this haunted home for no explainable reason.
So it's not too late for me.
Clip
it's
of
not
this
too
happening
late.
in real time
you've
before the
warned me
team's
from the
very
future.
eyes.
Now I know not to be 10
Everyone
minutes
just
late.
left except
Thank
us.
you.
Things are starting to drip out of the cabinets. Nobody believes
See, I'm not late. I'm early.
It's dripping.
Oh, dripping.
Eventually, the ghosts drive the mother and her children out of the home, and the ghost hunters volunteer to stay there and investigate for several months. One day, they hear 3 loud snapping noises coming from the attic and send a man named Barry to investigate. As he later recalls, something was up there waiting for them.
Are you okay, buddy? God, look at his neck. What's behind your neck? I don't know. What's on my neck?
Oh, there's a noose around your neck.
Barry, get down.
Barry comes back down distraught and confused.
I read
now
about
missing his
this.
glasses. Some kind of cord is wrapped around his neck, and he insists that something had tried to choke him upstairs in the attic. The investigation was called off not long after, out of a concern for the team's personal safety. Number
Ghost
9,
tried to kill him. I think
Ghost
I read about
Player.
that, but I haven't
this
actually
video
seen
was
the footage
taken during
that
a
matches
live
the
stream of a
description
soccer
perfectly
match
of an
some
article
years
I read.
ago.
That's legit.
I don't know anything about the history of the teams or the soccer field itself, but if this video is to be believed, then something paranormal must have been responsible for what happens next.
What happens next? Oh! Shit, look at that. Shadow ghost running on the field.
A shadowy figure appears to be running full speed and then disappears. Like I said, no further information was provided, so please help me out if you know anything. Number 8. Billy's dinner. A child is left alone for just a moment, but still long enough for her to have a possible conversation with a ghost. Look across from her at the wrapped silverware in front of the glass and watch what it does as she speaks.
Let's go dinner.
The silverware moves all by itself shortly after she reminds an invisible person that this is not their dinner. She could be talking to an imaginary friend, but that doesn't explain how the object moved without being touched. The ghost appears to leave her alone after this brief interaction, and she happily resumes eating as if nothing happened. Exactly what it was planning to do to their food could be anyone's guess. Number 7. A team of ghost hunters are using a modified Kinect camera to capture a paranormal presence in the historic Houghton Mansion in North Adams, Massachusetts. It was once owned by a wealthy businessman, but has since been converted to a Masonic temple and is believed to be haunted by otherworldly spirits. The person in green is one of the hunters, but listen to what they hear.
Oh, I know Big Mouth. That's the cartoon, right? Okay. What's gonna happen?
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
I've heard of it. I'll check it out.
No,
it
was the voice. The voice.
Yes, that was a girl's voice.
Oh, that was really clear too.
You can really hear the voice when you put headphones on. Anyway, I think this video is real because in fake videos, they tend to talk one at a time and not all at once. But in this video, everybody convincingly talks over each other and reacts with genuine surprise. I'd like to hear what you think though. Number 6, the ghost infant. This video was taken from a live stream in someone's car. Two friends are singing a popular song by Adele together and just goofing off one night while aimlessly driving. I can't play the clip with sound because the song is copyrighted, but pay attention to the baby seat in the back. It starts out obviously empty, as you can see here in the beginning. However, sometime during their singing, something slowly materializes behind them. Let me know if you can see a ghost child at this point.
Oh, kind of. Why in slow motion? That's creepy.
By the time they finally notice, you can already vaguely see the baby's mouth and other facial features. They are absolutely stunned and quickly turn off the stream without saying another word. I have no possible explanation for this video, besides maybe the shadows playing tricks on them. Still, that's a strange coincidence that begs for a further investigation. Number 5, Haunted Radio. There's not a lot of information available about this video, besides that it was broadcast live somewhere in Albania. Two radio personalities are having a spirited discussion when suddenly they are interrupted by something that neither of them can explain.
Probably a ghost or a demon. Oh, this was live?
Wow.
Whoa.
A newspaper flies up on its own in the middle of their conversation, and you don't have to speak the language to see the genuine surprise written all over the man's face as it happens. Still, I would really appreciate it if anyone who speaks Albanian could tell me what was being said, or tell me more about their show if you recognize them. I've watched this video many times, and I see no strings attached to the newspaper or anything like that. Obviously, it can't be magnets either. So if it's not magnets or string, then what could it possibly be besides a haunting? Number 4, Alcatraz. A man is walking around the infamous Alcatraz when he picks up 2 possible paranormal encounters. I'll start with the weirdest one first. He is inspecting a roll of holding cells when a loud voice seems to call out to him with a single question. It sounds to me as if the deep voice is asking one simple word: why? The second possible encounter occurs as he is entering another part of the prison. Listen to this strange and haunting laugh.
Oh, that's freaky! I know, right?
This one has a fairly reasonable explanation. Alcatraz is on an island,
so
maybe this was a bird call echoing off the prison's walls.
I already forget what you're talking about too.
Sure,
Actually, that's why I have my phone here, so I can see this shit live. Oh, it wouldn't even matter because the video is delayed.
Number 3,
never
Weldon
mind.
Paranormal. An Xbox Kinect is probably the last thing that you would ever expect to use to capture a ghost, but that's what Keith Weldon apparently did on his channel called Weldon Paranormal. This ghost hunter received a call to investigate paranormal activity at an antique store in Rockland, California, so he packed up his equipment and headed over. The owner of this shop believed that a spirit was attached to an antique piece of furniture. To find the ghost, they used a Kinect camera that's hooked up to a laptop using special ghost hunting software. The software uses the Kinect's motion sensing capabilities to detect and map out any invisible forms in the room. Nothing is happening at first, so after a while, they decide to play old music that's from the same time period as the haunted furniture. Sure enough, they capture a ghost apparently dancing behind them.
has that figure over there and it looks like it's dancing again.
This is...
like, literally, like, got rhythm.
I've been meaning to check out this channel.
And they turn the music off. They try to interact with the ghost some more.
Oh! Okay, I think I've seen this one. This part, anyway. I did
this
not
footage
see any
is
of the
real,
stuff
then it could be the first time a true human-to-ghost interaction has ever been recorded.
Yeah, she actually
I don't
reached
understand
for
the technology behind this equipment, so I can't say if it's real or fake, but if you're a ghost hunting expert and can verify this footage, then please let me know. Number 2, the kitchen mist. A man is cooking in his kitchen when a black mist appears behind him. Look for it on the left side of your screen. The man has his back turned and does not seem to notice what's going on behind him. What's especially strange is how the black mist starts to back away from the door when the man heads into the other room. Once the homeowner is safely out of view, the mist turns very dark and quickly darts in front of the doorway. No clear explanation has ever been provided, though I'd like to hear yours.
Jeez
Whatever
Louise.
the thing is, it's never been recorded again since. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying the video so far.
Like
if you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates.
It's cool, man.
I'd really appreciate it if you followed me,
I
and
forgot
feel
to
free
let
to send
Wolf
me a
Music
DM if
YT
you have any
know
questions or suggestions.
He wanted me to
Also, I
let him
recently
know.
created a subreddit where you can submit videos and stories for future lists. It's r/chills narrator, and the link is in the description below. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person.
Peace, man.
So if
Have
you're
a good
generous
one.
enough to
Sleep
hit that
tight.
subscribe button and the bell beside it, then
Don't let the
thank
bed
you.
bugs
This way you'll be notified of the new videos we upload every
I don't think I hit the
Tuesday and
notification
Saturday.
bell for
If
Chills.
English
I
isn't
hit it
the
for
only
top
language
15.
you speak and you're interested in getting a shout out, click more, then add translations. By translating the video, not only will more people be able to watch it, but a link to your channel will be added in the description. Number 1.
It finally happened. Number 1, you bastard. You bastard. Of course he would do this to me. Of course. See, it's not that
will
bad
be
once you get
added
used
in the
to it.
description. Number 1. Here's another strange basement video that doesn't seem to have any good explanation besides the paranormal. A YouTuber named David's Ghost Cams has recently installed a brand new smoke and carbon monoxide detector that seems to be acting quite strangely. First of all, it only goes off when he is downstairs. Second, it tells him that the carbon monoxide levels are at 0%, which means it shouldn't be going off at all. Finally, it tells him to get out of his home.
Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs, and I'm going to show you what happened the other night.
Look what happens as soon as he steps foot in the basement.
Right. Oh, perfect ad placement.
Keep in mind that this alarm has not gone off since the last time he went downstairs. There's obviously no smoke to speak of. This, combined with other weird happenings, has David convinced that his basement is quite haunted. David explains that he once had a house guest who stayed in the basement over 3 months before taking his life. Everyone was surprised. Ever since then, David has noticed things in the house moving around by themselves, strange noises, and most recently, the faulty smoke alarm. Even stranger is that how, as soon as David starts talking about the smoke alarm again, it goes off on its own for a second time.
Yeah, maybe.
The only explanation I have for this video is that somehow David is manually testing the smoke detector himself and blaming it on a ghost as a prank. However, all of the smoke detectors I've ever seen requires you to physically press a button. This one really does seem to be going off all by itself. This brings me to an interesting point. If David's house guest was a friend, then why would he be telling him to leave his home? Perhaps there is some sort of danger. Perhaps he is trying to warn David of a gas leak or an impending fire. I guess only time will tell. Thanks for checking out this video.
Really?
Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.
I still need to react to Pink Season. Hey, another ad.
You make me laugh at
Skippity doodah. You guys know Dave Chappelle? Alright. Alright, something's definitely wrong with Irish Bastard. No, I'm just kidding. Meow meow, I'm a cow. Yeah, funny dude. Alright, he's trying to lighten the mood, but it's not working. Alright, we're all terrified. This shit is freaky as fuck. Oh god, there are some good ones in there. Alright. What we're going to be watching next is a guy I've not reacted to in a little while. And he has a pretty decent creepy series. This is the most recent video from his creepy series. Scariest hidden camera footage. So, not creepy, scary. So, I don't know if it's all going to be paranormal. Probably not. Likely not. But I have a feeling there may be some paranormal videos mixed in with the rest. You guys are having fun in the chat. Bat rolled. Funny. Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate the humor. Still freaked out. Alright. Scariest hidden camera footage. Not necessarily all paranormal, but scary nonetheless. Pushing play.
You make me laugh every time I watch a video, every time I talk to you, every time we talk in text, even text make me laugh. And that I cherish. And yeah, you f***ed up and I f***ed up, everybody f***ed up, but thank you for being entertaining and funny. I can't tell you how many of these people are not funny! They're so boring. They're so boring. So when I find a funny one, I cherish them and I protect them.
And that's the guy from...
what's up, you guys? Yes, welcome back to another
What's Her Name's channel.
Now, I am warning you, what I'm about to talk about is going to make you literally check every single inch of every single room that you go into for the rest of your life. Because today, we're going to be talking about hidden cameras. All around the world, there's over 250 million security cameras watching us at all times.
Oh, I love Shane
on
too.
any normal day where you're just walking around outside, you're probably getting seen on camera between 75 and 300 times. And these cameras are everywhere. They're on every single phone, every single street corner, every single business, every building. Anywhere you could imagine, there is a camera. Now I know that's
I don't know about everywhere I can imagine.
A lot, but you know what's not included in that number? The millions and millions of hidden cameras. That's right. There are millions of micro cameras filming you all day, every day, in places that you would never even suspect. Oh, and by the way, anybody can do it. You can literally go on Amazon and buy a micro camera for
reactions should be done. See a video, it's like, man, that was entertaining. I want to see other people react to it.
Scariest footage that's ever been captured on a hidden camera. Now, I'm just warning you,
I like how the circle light makes his eyes look like that.
Actually, all of them. Before we get into the video, I just want to show you how genuinely terrified I am. I literally have all my webcams covered with tape. And I also will never get naked in a dressing room, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so this first story is insane. And it involves...
I don't put tape over anything. Oh,
a
I should be
renowned
careful.
physics
I shouldn't
professor,
say that.
a businessman, and an insurance agent. They were all busted for hiding cameras in women's locker rooms.
Evelina has to wake up in 3 hours. I'm sorry, Evelina.
There's some people out there so incredibly demented.
Go to bed. You don't have to stay up. Just leave the computer running. I'm kidding.
But the scariest thing is these cameras are almost impossible to find. So there was a girl named Mia Walker, and she found out that this was happening to her in her locker room. But the way she found out was because her mom found the camera.
I was just standing there. It was like, Mom, what are you looking at? And she was like, there's a camera in there. And I was like, What do you mean?
Mia had no idea that for 4 months, this woman was secretly videotaping her and the other youngsters getting undressed in the locker room.
That's insane. Her mom is literally waiting for her to get changed and then sees a camera lens flare and then finds the wire and finds a camera. I mean, that's some like detective stuff. Now think about how truly terrifying that would be. To find a camera in a place that you change every day and you're completely naked, not knowing who's recording it, but also not knowing where
Thank you, Evelina. Thank you. She says it's worth staying up. I appreciate that. I appreciate you.
By a woman who has children of her own.
I just thought, how could a mom do this to another mom?
This video actually shows Wankabuck in the act of setting up the hidden camera, but says the video wasn't for her. She was having an affair with a guy who got a sick perversion out of watching the material.
Now, the fact that she was planting the cameras and recording the locker room for some guy does not make her not guilty. Because Melissa and her boyfriend had a very smooth operation going.
His name is Carl Lant, and you can see him prepping a camera, which he later gave to his mistress.
It was like organized crime. Like, they had a system.
Now, because they were caught with 4 years of illegal locker room footage, they were put in jail for a long time. They got to come.
I think there's a trick if you stick your fingernail directly onto a mirror. If your fingers are connected, it means it's not a two-way mirror, or it is a two-way mirror. And if there's a bit of space between your fingers when you put it against the mirror, that means it is a two-way mirror, or it isn't. It's one of those two. Yes, I did. I totally did, based on your name. Alright, pushing play again.
Combined 20 years plus in prison and a lifetime
Correct me
of
if
being
I'm
on
wrong.
the national sex
Feel free, and I apologize if I am wrong.
This happens a lot. And sometimes it's not a stranger. Sometimes it's somebody that you thought you could
I don't know
trust.
this, as a matter of fact. I don't.
This 16-year-old says
right.
she caught the girls' volleyball coach secretly videotaping her. He's pled not guilty. Sir, do you normally tape young girls in locker rooms? Are you just a locker room pervert?
So next time you're in a locker room, please wrap a towel around yourself while you're changing underneath. Or at least do a look around the room and make sure you don't see any camera
You actually have
lights
me
inside
genuinely
the
concerned. Did I get that wrong?
And by the way, it's not just lockers.
Detectives are investigating after hidden cameras were found in women's bathrooms at 3 locations in the Florida Keys. The miniature cameras were found inside coat hooks that
All right, we'll check
just
that
like
out.
this one.
That's right. Bathrooms
We'll
are
check
used
that out,
target.
Wolf.
A camera could literally be anywhere. Okay, so
Alien
I'm not
GTA
exaggerating when I tell you what I'm about to show you is one of the scariest videos.
I was just talking about you. I forgot to let you know that I was
it's
streaming.
not because what we know about it, it's because what we don't know about it. Watch what happens as a man drives down a New Jersey free road in the middle of the night.
Oh shit, oh shit. Here we go, here we go. What is he gonna see?
What the fuck, dude? What the...
What's going on? Can I help you with something?
Yes.
Oh my god. I have seen that video a lot, and every time it gets worse. Book promo, not on purpose. A faceless man with what looked like a hood walking towards your window, not talking, and then they start muttering something and going for their pocket. And then there's a car next to them, like, is that a victim? Did they already kill somebody? So many things are going through my head. It's just all bad. So the guy who recorded this had a dash cam. His name was Ivan. And because he wanted to save other people from whoever this man was, he decided to warn the other people in the city.
Immediately, Tuckton knew something wasn't right. He called police as he sped away.
I could have been mugged. I don't want to think of the worst case scenario, but that's what came to my mind after I left and called the authorities.
Now listen, if you're ever in a situation like this, please keep your windows rolled up, keep your doors locked. If the person on the side of the road has a serious problem, they can talk to you like a person and say,
I know you
I locked my keys in my car. If they start muttering to you and you can't really understand them and they're going for their pocket and they literally have no face, keep driving. I just watched that video and I think about what could have happened if that guy didn't drive away, and that's perfect timing. Keeps me up at night. Okay, I have a question for you. Now what if I told you right now in your house, underneath your couch that you're sitting on or your bed that you're laying on, there could be a potential bomb that could explode at any second and kill you and your entire family in an instant. Well, if you live in an older home that has an old boiling unit, that is possible. Watch what happened to this child's playroom because of a faulty old...
I think I might have seen this one. This is crazy. Inside Edition.
The boiler explodes. This video of one of the kids was
shot
in the playroom the same day as the horrific blast.
Yeah, literally a bomb could go off in your house with no warning. Now, I don't know if I have an old boiler. I don't even know what I would look for, and I'm too lazy to try. But it's actually serious. Like, this could kill you and everyone in your house. Just look what happened when the Mythbusters tried to show you exactly what kind of damage an old boiler could do. Yeah, that could literally happen right underneath my couch. Now, I did some research on this, and boilers actually explode quite often, and most of the time, security cameras or hidden cameras in houses capture the moment. In fact, in Boston in 1905, at the Grover Shoe Factory,
that whole boiler thing could happen.
Boiler explosion that resulted in 58 deaths and 117 injuries. Now, obviously, there's no security camera footage because
I wouldn't worry
of
about
when this happened, but these photos are shocking. Look at how it completely leveled out this building. Yeah, the entire building gone. So maybe look into whether or not you have an old boiler underneath your house. I guess I should too. I'll do it tomorrow. Now, usually this is around the time of the video where I tell you something that's not that scary or something to kind of ease the mood. But that's not happening today because it's going to get darker than all of these other stories.
I don't know if there actually is an afterlife. Maybe we just all walk around as unfeeling
They're asking
ghosts.
him about his neighbor, Lauren Giddings. Now, she went mysteriously missing on June 26th, 2011. Now, honestly, the interview looks pretty normal. Pretty much what you would expect from a typical news interview. But do you notice anything off about it? Anything weird?
No one has seen her since Saturday. I haven't seen anything. I mean, I've always heard noise outside, but it's just people walking by pretty much.
Now, if that guy seems a little odd to you and a little awkward, it might be the fact that he's just an awkward dude, or maybe the fact that 4 days earlier he walked into Lauren's apartment, strangled her to death, and then chopped off all of her limbs and her head with a hacksaw. Okay, now this is where it gets literally heart-stopping. Now remember, up until this moment, they're just asking him where he thinks she is because she's gone missing. But then, during the interview, she tells him that the body has been found. The body that he hid in a trash can after he killed her. So as you're watching this clip, just remember, what's going through his head is, oh my God, I am going to get caught.
I mean, we just don't know where she is.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of, I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there? I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there.
They found the body, dude.
If it's the same person or not. So that's how we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay?
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
Oh my God. Every time I see that, my heart stops. Like when he's just like, I'm
yes,
going to
he
jail.
did.
Oh my God, they all know. Now, the reason that people started suspecting him in the beginning of this interview was because in the first 10 seconds, when he was talking about Lauren, he used the term was.
Yeah, Lauren was my neighbor. We're just trying to find out where she is at this point.
Was. If she's just a missing girl and people don't think she's dead, then why would you say was? Now, this is a massive story. It's insane, and I could do an entire video about it. But for the sake of time, I'll just tell you that it did not end well for him.
You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure it did, and that's why you're having this massive meltdown right now. Because you can't live with yourself, can you? It's overwhelming you, isn't it? Tell the truth, Stephen.
He was found guilty, partially because of this interview, and he will be in prison forever. Now, I know you're thinking, Shane, what does this have to do with hidden cameras? He was on a news camera.
Yeah, I hear stuff like that. I just, I don't,
It was a videotape.
I don't buy that stuff.
Standing outside of Lauren's
I've heard that. It's like, well, dude, what if hell is real? Yeah, I don't think it is, though. You can't. You can't really scare me with it.
There's nothing graphic in this video.
You can't scare a person who absolutely doesn't believe in hell.
Especially since you know what
Like, if God did exist, he would have to be an asshole. Okay. Enough of that. You know, it's like that Woody Allen joke. I wouldn't be a part of any club that would have me as a member. I wouldn't go to a heaven that, you know, that would have me.
At least that's a little bit of justice for Lauren Giddings. All right, now let's lighten it up a little bit. Let's talk about demons and ghosts caught on camera. Now, there's tons of videos on YouTube that are clearly fake or slightly staged, but I still click on every single one. Now,
me too, buddy. All right, we're about to... Oh God, we're about to fucking, yeah, watch some paranormal shit. He saved it for the very end. Oh God. It's funny how I say oh God a lot. Oh shit. I hope so. I hope so. I hope that if God is real, he is very imperfect, like Zeus and those gods, because they had personalities and shit. Because some things are like, to me, kind of inexcusable. Like some things that happen are just so horrible. And it's like, okay, so, you know, it's like that actual question, why do bad things happen to good people? It's like, I've never actually gotten a legit answer to that. So it's like the ends are supposed to justify the means. Like there's a long-term plan here. It's all part of a big plan. Dude, that's fucking sick. I don't want to, you know. That's like villainous kind of thinking. Like baby murder is all part of this grand plan. You know what? Me, I'm thinking if he's all powerful and he has the ability to stop all this horrible shit from happening, then there are either two possibilities. Either he chooses not to, which makes him a total asshole. Okay, dude, there's no excuse for some of the shit that happens. Or he simply is not all that powerful and he can't stop shit like that from happening. You know what I mean? In which case, it's like, I'm not scared of... You know, you're not all that powerful. You can't do nothing. You're just along for the ride just like the rest of us. So why am I worried about you? Alright. Shit, we kind of went on a rant there. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright, pushing play. Paranormal. We're watching paranormal footage. Oh shit, that's just like my own fucking thinking. Like, yeah, if there is a God, he would definitely be an asshole. It's like, oh yeah, okay, pushing play.
Now most of them happen in a long hallway or in somebody's bedroom in the middle of the night with night vision, or my favorite ones, which are like the baby monitor cameras where it's a ghost hovering over the crib. So what I'm about to show you could be another one of those fake hoaxes, but it could be real. I don't know. I have not watched it yet. I wanted to watch it with you guys.
Oh, who's gonna watch it with us? We're gonna watch this together.
I purposely didn't click on it because I wanted to watch it with you. This is supposedly security camera footage from a Christian
And then after that, I'll take
now the school is called Deer Park
Wolf
Christian
had a
Brothers
request.
High School, and supposedly it's one of the most haunted schools in the world. Now supposedly the way the story goes, the principal found the footage and he freaked out and he put it on the internet for everybody to
okay,
see.
I'm all paying attention to the chat now. The chat's just getting funny.
Let's watch it together. All right, here we go. Oof, I'm already creeped out just because it's high school.
But it's like, yeah, I don't like the way God's running things.
Wait,
if I ever met God, I'd want to fight him.
Never
like,
jumped.
God, fuck you. I didn't ask to exist. You're gonna make me follow your rules. I am going to hell. If there is a hell, I'll admit that I'm going to hell. But I'm also, yeah. I'm good.
That's also me in high school after I've been shoved and locked in a locker. But let's keep going.
Oh, we watched this video. We get to see it with Shane's watching it for the first time. We get to watch it with Shane commentary. This is awesome. We're watching this shit in the perfect order.
Thrown out of there. Like what kind of?
Because it's like we watched the video and now we get to see it again with Shane. We get to see him reacting to it. It's like, all right, we checked this out. Now let's watch it with our good buddy Shane. Shane, I got something to show you.
What budget does this high school have? That one to me seemed the most like possibly real.
Yeah, I don't think it's fake because it's like security footage. Oh shit.
That made my heart stop. That was weird, right? That felt demonic. That didn't feel like a ghost. That felt like a demon.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I hear ya, Wolf Music. I totally, yeah, I get the whole free will thing.
Oh,
I do.
I can't
but here's the
figure out how
thing:
they
if I were running the show, if I were in God's shoes,
suit, but like once again, high school, they ain't got Avatar budget. Okay, here's my thoughts. If there would have,
if I were in God's shoes, I would limit free will.
Like there was no
like, all right, let's take away murder. You can't murder each other. I'm making that a rule. As soon as you pull out a knife and you try to stab someone in the chest, that shit will stop. Like inches away from the person. It's like I'm not allowing you guys to commit violence against each other. All right, that's just a rule. You guys are never gonna fucking learn.
The idea of a school being fun seems.
It's like you guys. I don't think we deserve free will. Fuck no.
This is a whole other video, but high school.
So I disagree with God on that part. I don't want 100% free will if it means my mother could get.
If I died,
something terrible could happen to someone I loved. You know what? Screw that. I don't want free will.
Okay.
Take it away. Take away murder while you're at
it. There you guys go. That was a roller coaster.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucked up for having these opinions. I know. Trust me. I know.
Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. It is right down below. And hit the notification bell because I make new videos. And once again, I know you already know, but if you like my scary videos and you want to show other people that you like my scary videos, you can get one of my Illuminati fire pop sockets available on my Amazon store, amazon.com/SheDawson.
Yes. Well, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you there. Oh, Shane's all paranoid now.
Nah, I'm just kidding. My butt didn't explode. Yet.
Bye. Oh, yeah. Oh god, the fucking chat. What have I done? What have I done to the chat? I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to start a religious debate. You guys are funny. Oh shit, no, we're gonna sit through an entire ad. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, before we watch this, creepy, real ghost footage you have to see to believe. Alright. Before we check out, hang on, where's the music? Gosh darn it, let me find the music. Next we're going to be watching a palette cleanser, special request by Wolf Music YT. Definitely check out his channel and just give me a quick second while I type that shit in. Fuck. I hate that it disappears on my screen, but it's okay. I have it available on my phone. Alien GTA 5. Alien GTA. My keyboard is always in such the weirdest places. Oh shit, there's a lot of Alien videos, dude. Hang on. What were you saying before? 1 second. 1 second. Alien GTA 5 experiment. What's going on in the chat? Hang on. It's okay, I got some awesome tunes playing. You guys hear it? I think I need to put in your username, right? Whoa. Oh, I misspelled music. Damn it. We're gonna figure this out before the end of this song, I swear. What's going on in the chat? What did I miss? Why do you give up? Why'd you try typing? Alright. Here we go. No, we'll check it out, dude. We'll check them both out. Since we're doing freaky vids, we'll start with the alien video, and then we'll save the other request for later, after some creepy ghost footage. I love this smoking weed rap. Alright, here we go. We finally found that video, so we're not going to give an introduction. Us looking for it was the introduction. Alright, and if you haven't checked out... Oh, no likes. Wolf Music, YT, I forget he spells music with a K. You gotta check out his channel. Very underappreciated YouTuber. He's growing quickly. He's gonna be at 200 subs soon. Oh shit. Evelina says everything is blurry. That's what happens. But yeah, love this guy's videos. You guys gotta check it out. Oh, Evelina doesn't have her glasses. That's why it's blurry. I thought she was going crazy or getting tired. I'll remember to sub to your channel. Am I subbed to some Irish bastard? I'll have to sub to your channel, dude, if I'm not. I could have sworn I was. Oh shit, what's happening? Have I been in this location? Yes. I've been in. This is like I've played in here for like survival. I'll check out your channel, Some Irish Bastard. I didn't even know you had one. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I have checked it out before. Boy. Oh! Oh, fuck. He got fucked. Oh, shit. That's cool. Oh man, oh man. You can hear the train. It's like E.T., but scary. It's scary E.T. Oh shit. Why is he looking up? What does he see? Oh fuck. Is that it? Is that it? It's like a cross between the alien from Alien and the one from Signs. No, this is like Signs. Signs was scary. The chat. Always funny. He's in the trees like Predator. Oh, he doesn't even have any vids up. Maybe it's not on the main channel. Maybe you have to click on videos to see them. That was a good one. That was a good one. Alright, I'll check out the other one you have on your channel. Right after we watch some... Evelina. Right after we watch some... Did I like Shane's video?
You make me laugh every time I watch a video.
I did. Alright, we're gonna watch some creepy real ghost footage.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're talking about creepy ghost footage. From the haunted halls of a school in Ireland to some poltergeist activity in a Malaysian mosque. Join us as we take a look at some really creepy ghost footage that'll give you chills. At around 3 AM on October 1st, 2017 at the Deer Park CBS school in Ireland, a security camera captured some striking footage. Down the long dark hallway, a door abruptly opens, then slams shut. Moments later, a column of lockers starts inexplicably shaking. A single locker door flies open, emptying books and paper onto the ground.
That's how you know it's real.
Then, a caution wet floor sign left out by a janitor flips violently onto the ground. When asked about the alleged ghost footage, Deer Park's principal, Aaron Wolf, denies that it was a hoax, saying, "If it's a prank, we don't know how it was done. Motion sensors were set off at this time, that's how it was caught." The school has a history of ghost sightings. One teacher claims that they heard a trumpet playing down a hallway while staying the night at the school. They said they couldn't find the source of the music and left immediately. On another occasion, a student said they heard crying coming from the bathroom, but when they went in, no one was there. Others have said they've seen lights flick on and off, and cold spots have been reported in the very hallway
as long as
this
it's
footage
creepy,
was taken.
with some palate cleansers mixed in. Very true.
This video was recorded by a security camera at the Kampung Tadung Mosque in Malaysia.
That was my phone.
At a little
it's
after 3 AM on the 28th of the 5th, 2016,
Nothing
strange
major.
activity began happening at this local place of
Oh,
worship.
shit.
In the video, we see two partitions begin to move on their own. They move about the floor, sliding back and forth.
Yeah.
They move independently of each other and too erratically to be pulled by rope or wire.
Everything seems
According to the New Straits Times, a local newspaper in Malaysia, Malacca Chief Minister Datuk Seri Idri Haron called for an official investigation into the footage. He invited religious authorities and local scientists to review the security tapes. He also stated he didn't think the video was a hoax, as the movement of the partitions appeared to be random, he said. When the footage was posted to Facebook, it quickly went viral, dividing the community on plausible explanations. Some commentators noted that it could be wind, while others were quick to call it poltergeist activity.
Literally.
Whatever the case may be, it makes for some striking footage. The outcome of the official investigation is not known.
Shit. 5:20.
Staying in Malaysia, this time we take a look at some security footage in a police station. Filmed in mid-2017 at the Bandar Halar police station in Malacca, a usual quiet evening was playing out when something truly bizarre happened. In the footage, we see several police officers working at the reception desk of the department. Suddenly, two glass doors fly open, one of them shattering on impact. The officers stand up, startled and confused as to what just happened. Shocked, they slowly begin to investigate the scene. They search outside as more officers are drawn to the commotion. It's possible that strong winds played a role in the incident, sweeping through one door, creating enough force to push open the second door, shattering it against the wall. However, the first door opens inwards, while the second door opens outward, which doesn't suggest a current of wind could funnel through a building like that. Plus, it looks like the first door may lead to an office or another indoor room, which completely rules out wind altogether. What do you think happened in this Malaysian police station? Is it haunted or was it just wind? Let us know in the comments section below.
It was haunted. It was not just wind, it was haunted.
This footage was taken in late 2014 in a pharmacy in Egypt. At around 3 AM, strange things start to happen in the store. The TVs start flickering and a chair begins to move on its own. It rises into the air, then abruptly falls to the ground. Moments later, some kind of powder or liquid spatters onto the ground. We then see a different security camera show some kind of strange liquid forming on the cabinet of the store. When this video was uploaded, it spread quickly across social media, garnering thousands of views.
Contagious.
Commentators have noted that it's rare for security cameras to capture sound, something you see a lot of in hoax ghost footage. Other paranormal investigators believe the footage could be real, noting it could be genuine evidence of poltergeist activity.
They say that's a good way to spot a psychopath, is if they don't react to other people yawning. Seeing someone yawn doesn't make them yawn, because it's a form of empathy, right? It's like when you talk to a person, Dave Chappelle does this joke, and they're real fake. And it's like, hey, how are you? And all of a sudden you're fake. Fine, how are you? And it's like, oh, why did I start talking like that? It's like a form of empathy. It's contagious. Okay. Pushing play. What? I eat through a lot of reaction videos. Not this one. This one I'm having a glass of water. There are a lot of videos where I do that. Yeah, mostly super high videos or try not to laugh challenges.
In mid-2013, an eerie woman was spotted by security cameras in Bogota, Colombia.
Oh, what the fuck?
3 separate CCTV cameras spotted the ghostly figure wandering down the street. The woman appears to be dressed in an old maid's outfit. She walks a few steps, pauses, then walks another few steps and pauses again. Each of the 3 cameras capture her bizarre walking pattern. Ordinarily, this footage could be dismissed as merely a person walking strangely down the street. However, it's what happens when she reaches the end of the road that will give you chills.
She disappears.
2 of the 3 security cameras show the woman vanish. She just completely disappears. A local news station in Bogota investigated the area where the footage was taken and even invited a priest to comment on the incident. They found no plausible reason for the disappearance of the woman.
You need to eat, Evelina. You need to eat.
This security camera footage from Japan began surfacing in mid-2016. It shows a man getting into a taxi, but what happens next will give you chills.
Oh yeah.
As the man enters the taxi, some kind of dark figure follows him. The entity has long black hair and is wearing a dress with a hunched over posture.
Oh shit.
It eerily clings to the man, then vanishes into the side of the vehicle. This is some old footage uploaded to YouTube more than 10 years ago. It's taken from a Japanese documentary series that looks at famous ghost footage.
Yeah, I know this
In the video, we see a young girl sitting in front of a mirror brushing her hair. A woman calls out, getting the young girl's attention. As she turns around, her reflection on the right pauses. It doesn't follow the little girl's movement at all. This footage has been analysed dozens of times over the years. Some critics have noted that it could easily have been manipulated in post-production, taking multiple shots and splicing them together. Others maintain that the footage is real and hasn't been tampered with in any way. Some believe it to be solid evidence of a paranormal world that humans can't normally perceive.
Jesus.
There's not a lot of background information on this video other than it's from an unknown reality TV show. Uploaded to YouTube more than 10 years ago, the video shows a man exploring a cemetery in Mexico. In the darkness, he begins to hear a young girl crying. When the man yells out, the little girl cries out for her mum. He searches in the darkness, desperate to find the disembodied voice. This goes on for several minutes as the man gets more and more terrified. Finally, he spots an eerie figure sitting by a grave. It looks like a young girl with long black hair wearing a white dress. She moans "mum," then turns to the camera, revealing glowing eyes with grey, gaunt facial features. The man runs scared and screaming into the dark of the night. Unfortunately, that's all the information we can find on this video.
This one's
supposedly it's from a Mexican reality TV show. The producers of the show heard stories from locals that mysterious crying was emanating from the local cemetery at nighttime. The host of the show decided to investigate, and this is the footage. Allegedly, the host was so traumatized by the experience that he had to get therapy.
Really?
Fresh pants, please. That was a little bit terrifying. What do you think? Love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. If you're new, remember to subscribe because we do stuff like this each and every week. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Pew!
Number 15.
Oops, what did I do? That's not what I meant to do. Number 15. Narrated by Chills again. Do I know how to pick them? I'll bet you, because I picked the paranormal videos from the most recent... what's this guy called? Yeah, from top 15s, I picked the most paranormal videos. That's hilarious. Oh, and he's narrating this shit again. Alright, I'm gonna watch this, and then I'm gonna check out Wolf Music YT's request. But before, if you guys are still around, I gotta take a very quick break. Okay. Very brief. I'm almost out of water again. Yeah, that's the reason. 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I got my water. Alright. Pushing play. Oh, really? It was a fake mixtape? Yeah, we're definitely going to check that out after this. Alright, pushing play. 15 scary paranormal footage that should not exist. Have we seen this one? I'll recognize it if I have.
Number 15. Abandoned Japanese building.
Oh.
Though there's limited background
information
we're starting off
on
this
with a bang.
video, it's obvious that a small group of friends or colleagues entered an urban abandoned location for some reason,
I don't know.
with cameras and equipment in hand. The small crew explores the building, which appears to be some sort of institution, perhaps a boarding school or ward. Most of the location is untouched, but the crew stumbles across a room with a small bed on the floor, a nightstand, and various other items that suggest someone is living there. The immediate assumption here is that a homeless person broke in and made a home. However, instead of encountering a person, the crew captured footage of an intimidating apparition. After they investigate the living space, one person in the group is standing in a corner as the other two head out of the room. Eventually, one of the cameras pan back to show the group member and an abnormally tall figure. It simply looks like a large man in dark clothing, but he's semi-transparent and appears to be missing the top half of his head.
Yes,
it's clear that he was not part of the group, as they react by screaming and fleeing. Number 14, airplane shadow figure.
Okay, we've definitely not seen this video before. Definitely.
An airport security guard was walking through an empty, dark commercial plane one night when this footage was captured. Checking planes nightly is a routine security protocol. He had received reports of noises from the plane, and this is likely why the guard was filming. After a quick walkthrough that proves the plane is empty, he reaches the front of the plane and directs his camera towards the other end, near the bathrooms.
You're on your own, Evelina.
It's quite hard to distinguish, but near the top of the doorway, a dark shadow can be seen peeking out, although it appears to be a figure with long hair,
cool.
leaning from the top. There's no way to know exactly what this is.
Sorry. Can I do? I think everyone's being cool.
The guard begins to approach the shadow as it darts several times from behind the wall. Each time it seems to either get larger or expose more of itself. Finally, the guard realizes this apparition is not human, so he turns and runs off the plane. Number 13, Okinawa Jumper.
Oh man.
Okinawa is a Japanese island with high cliffs that peer over jagged rocks and rough waves.
Chills inform us.
These young friends were visiting the island for some sightseeing fun and made sure to document the trip. The guys approached the edge of a cliff and filmed various shots of the tall drop, as well as the nearby cliffs. To the right, a group of people can be seen visiting as well. To the left though, the cliff is empty for several shots, no one is on the edge, and there are no cars in sight to suggest a visitor. In a later shot, however, the camera spots a dark figure jump off the edge of the cliff for a split second. When slowed down, the footage shows the apparition entering the shot suddenly and running to the edge before diving down. Various details in this video suggest that the jumper was not a real living person. The most important, though, is that no one seemed to notice them. So many visitors were all over the location that if someone jumped, they would have been seen by a fair number of people who would have most definitely reacted.
That's freaky when you play
Number
it
12,
frame by frame like
planchette movement.
Ooh. Oh shit!
Come on, you guys are around, right?
It's too weird for me.
You see it dart from her
Although there is
hand?
an unlimited amount of Ouija footage on the internet, this video is truly convincing because it isn't overly dramatic or filmed in HD. Additionally, this video doesn't actually feature a Ouija board. Instead, the pair of friends are using a Pazuzu board, which aims to communicate with Pazuzu, the king of demons. Two people sit at a table and play with the board as a third person films the encounter. After several minutes of questions and slow moving, the planchette seems to jump forward towards another player.
One with a similar name.
Did you push that?
I did not push that.
When the piece moved, neither player was directly touching it, and the glass table combined with an investigation shot rules out a magnet setup. Though the group is startled and skeptical, they remain relatively calm as they continue their game. The piece jumps several more times in a similar fashion before the video ends.
Not pushing that. Ooh.
Oh.
Come
That's
on,
so
you guys
freaky.
Are around, right?
It's too weird for me.
And the camera guy doesn't even.
Again, while there is no cinematic jump scares, possessions, or screams, the video is overall unsettling because it comes off as genuine. Number 11, Concert Spirit.
Yes, you're not the only one to say that. And you know what?
It can be assumed that this show,
not even,
likely from Japan, is related to the paranormal,
the top
and the guests are professionals
It's another
in the
guy
field.
who does this channel.
This video
Chills.
features a clip filmed at a concert
I swear,
that allegedly documents
everyone
proof of a spirit.
in the chat
a woman stands on the stage while speaking to the crowd. The footage is grainy, but clear enough to see that there is a face behind the speaker.
His footage is so good. It's like the host of Ghost Adventures, the main guy. He's such a douchebag. But the stuff they capture, look at that.
The ghostly white face,
it's so
with
good.
Dark hair and eyes, seems to peek out from behind the speaker, who is unaware of the presence. This footage is slowed down, however. The figure seems to move quickly and vanishes as the woman walks away from the mic.
And
it is unknown if the guests at the concert also noticed the figure, but the zoom shot offers post-production a clear visual of the entity. Number 10.
His footage is too good.
Haunting.
I can deal with it. It's okay. After this video, I wasn't even expecting him to host this video, but after this one, he's done. Oh!
Donna Ayers is a 33-year-old mother of 4 who, in 2015, allegedly captured real-life paranormal activity in her home. Donna shares that she had a feudal relationship with her brother before his passing in 2009. In a series of videos, Donna shared her evidence, which includes cups and decor being thrown.
Weird.
Look at this shit. This shit looks real.
Oh my gosh.
Look.
The surface isn't wet or anything.
Her reaction is convincing.
Dry, so there's no reason for it to be moving. And
oh no, she was talking about chills.
A chandelier swinging mysteriously, or maybe she and other miscellaneous items being
She's
gently
talking about
moved
this
around.
narrator.
Additionally, Donna claims that she was pinned to her bed and attacked by the spirit, which resulted in physical injuries. After recording the footage, the activity apparently spiked. The multiple videos on her channel show the footage she captured. Number 9. San Francisco College Spirit.
Guys.
A San Francisco college campus carries the legend of a young student that took her own life and now haunts
I know that's hard to see, but I'm at low battery again. And you guys saw me charge it, right? Whoa, Evelina, you did kind of roast him. You guys are being funny again. Freaky shit is happening and you guys are being funny. Okay. Stop. I gotta stop. Alright. I gotta plug my shit in again. Pushing play.
The halls of the university. This footage was allegedly filmed by a night guard after he experienced paranormal occurrences. In the video, the guard walks the halls and peers into several dark classrooms. After checking one pitch-black room, he pans outward, and a dark human figure can be seen swiftly running from the shot.
Oh shit.
From the semi-transparent and dark appearance of the figure, and the way it seems to glide or float away, it's clear that this is not a real person. Whoa. The guard is instantly startled by the sighting and begins to run in fear. Additionally, as he runs, he captures footage to prove that the culprit wasn't hiding in the surrounding area. Number 8. Webcam Visitor. This photo in particular features 2 young men posing in front of their webcam. The 2 boys are smiling and having a good time, but something in the background throws the entire mood off. Near the bottom of the shot, to the right, a small girl or entity can be seen flashing a menacing smile at the camera. Not only is the presence eerie in stature and presence, but its face seems wrong in a number of ways. She seems to have dark eyes, aged skin, and bright yellow pupils. She is leaning against a wall beneath a dim ray of light, and although she is somewhat smiling, her expression seems threatening. The two boys seem unaware of her presence, and she generally doesn't fit the scene or the mood. Number 7. Peru Lights.
Oh wow.
This video from Peru shows about 6 to 8 blue and white lights in a triangular formation.
That's
the
like
set of lights
shit.
blink and flash in random patterns, move slightly and disappear entirely at some points. While the set is mostly stationary, it does seem to relocate slightly between appearances. It's hard to excuse this as an aircraft or training practice because it is so stationary and no ship body can be seen. This has been deemed another example of the Phoenix Lights phenomenon, which still has no solid explanation. While some believe these events are part of alien life visiting and studying Earth, others insist that it is part of a government conspiracy involving secret technology. However, there are still skeptics that believe it is an optical illusion or faked footage. Number 6.
I think it's
Strange creature in haunted building.
It has to be government secrets, right?
Uploaded in mid-2016, this video has skated by relatively under the radar. It currently only has 440 views. The 10-second clip shows the camera woman and a friend inside an abandoned location that she claims to be haunted.
Guys, we're getting an exclusive right now. What is she looking at?
Come up here.
Is that?
Inside a dim room, a mysterious creature seems to be crouching in a corner. The mostly white figure looks towards the camera with glowing eyes as the girls question what it is before the video ends. The figure is quite unsettling and hard to distinguish. Some claim it looks like a baby lamb without hind legs, but others insist it is something unnatural. Number 5, Mothman.
Taken by a man who says he was driving along State Highway 2 at Point Pleasant, saw something jump from tree to tree, so he pulled off the road to take these pictures.
This urban legend is said to be a human moth hybrid with red glowing eyes. A multitude of Mothman sightings have been reported and shared for the past 50 years, some more convincing than others. For several years, there was little activity regarding the mysterious flying humanoid until these photos were submitted a few years ago. A driver claimed that while traveling down State Route 2, he saw a large figure flying from tree to tree over the roadways. When the anonymous driver noticed there was something odd about the creature, he began snapping photos.
Hopefully I followed you
back. The images show a dark figure in the sky with large pointed wings and legs. The creature's legs resemble those of a human, but are abnormally long and bent in a puzzling way. The driver said that he had just moved to the area for work and didn't know much about the legend, but insisted the photos were not doctored.
That's how I get the likes.
Attic sighting.
Hashtags. That's how I, you post a picture of a sloppy burrito.
When someone believes their home is
haunted,
like
20 hashtags,
the best option is to set up a motion camera. This way the camera won't have to film all night, and the footage captured will be easier to get through. Although the context of this video is unknown, we can assume that a homeowner heard strange noises from their attic and set up this camera to unveil the cause. This very short clip captures a misshapen, shadowy figure moving in one corner of the attic. The entity does appear to convey a somewhat human build. However, it is very unnatural and transparent to some degree. The present moves around aimlessly in the general vicinity, disappears and reappears multiple times, and ultimately vanishes. Number 3, Peering Spirit. In this photo, a man is posing for a selfie, and a dark, ghostly face can be seen peeping through a small window behind him.
Oh, what?
The spirit seems gray in color and has an angry expression.
Woman from Avatar.
It's unlikely that this is a reflection, as it is too clearly detailed. The subject of the photo obviously didn't notice the presence while capturing the selfie and likely noticed it after the fact, which is a very unnerving thought. Number 2, late night footage.
I wouldn't get nearly as many likes if I didn't do the hashtags. What's wrong with the hashtags? Does that just make me seem
old? A security
old?
guard in a Costa Rica establishment was alone one night when he heard strange noises coming from outside his office. Being the only person in the building, he decided to investigate and also record the journey. First, he walked towards the ladies' room. From the hallway, he saw the door slowly creak open and light shine across the floor. He walked in front of the door and found no one present. He then went to what appears to be a waiting area filled with chairs. While there, he noticed one chair in front of a desk move a few inches on its own. As he began to approach the chair, it fully turned to face him, and he ran back towards his office. At the end of the hallway, in the doorway to his office, there appeared to be a figure. The quality is not the best, so it's hard to confirm if an apparition was in the doorway, but there was some type of movement in the darkness. Eventually, the door slammed closed and the video ended. The guard was distraught throughout the encounter, and we can imagine he had a hard time clocking in the next night. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Also, I recently created a subreddit where you can submit videos and stories for future lists. It's r/Number 1 Barton Mansion video.
He cut himself off. Oh god, editing mistakes.
Right there. This popular video was filmed in 2001 at the infamous Barton Mansion. The Barton Mansion was the 1850 home of a wealthy doctor. The doctor's daughters passed away in the home, and he eventually went insane while locked inside the house, and ever since the location is said to have a dark history. For years, teens explored the location, though today it's a historical marker. In this video, a group of 4 teenagers entered the mansion with filming equipment. After they saw raw meat on the ground during a previous exploration, one of the teens claimed to see a body beneath a room door. A sound is suddenly heard and a massive white figure jumps from a doorway. Though the footage is difficult to see, as the teens are screaming and running in fear, this image shows that the apparition has a skeletal face and is either wearing baggy white clothes or has a smoke-like body.
Oh man. The reaction is so real.
There has been extensive debate on this footage, with some claiming it's actually a film clip, though it's undetermined what film exactly. As always though, there are viewers that genuinely believe the footage to be real and consider it 100% proof of the paranormal. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday.
Alright. We have gotten to the point in the night where it's time for some palate cleansers, cause let's face it, guys. One second. Alright, we've gotten towards the end of the night. And we're going to be calling it an evening in a few videos, so I think now is the appropriate time to follow every freaky video with what I call a palate cleanser. And I have a couple of decent palate cleansers set up involving Pennywise the Clown from It. I don't think we're going to get any spoilers for the movie because they're just featuring the character. But yeah, we're going to be checking out Villain Pub featuring Pennywise. It's called Penny for Your Fears. I have not seen this. I meant to watch this. I did not. And we're going to watch this one before... oh shit, 6 a.m. Yeah, it's not that late here. We're going to be watching this one before we watch the next scary ghost video. Whew. I need it. Pushing play. Pushing play. Oh, man.
Making your way evil today sure does take a lot. Thinking of ways to distribute hate takes everything you've got.
I haven't seen this, so I don't know if there are spoilers.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody hates your face, and the villains share your rage. You wanna be in an evil seat, yous are all the same. You wanna go where everybody hates.
You know, it's based off of an old-ass book. You should know the story by now.
Well, hallelujah, boys, it's raining clowns.
I don't think there are spoilers.
What is this?
1989.
Am I?
Easy there, clown man. You're with friends.
Welcome to my villainous abode. What can I get you? Do you have any children? Flesh laced with human fear. We have some children of the corn. Ew. No, thank you. You like gremlins? We have lots of those. No, it's just not the same. Why so glum, my clown-faced chum? You look like you got beaten up by a bunch of kids with baseball bats. I did, actually. Turns out kids are really violent. Oh, I'm afraid.
I don't think that's a spoiler. Have you watched the previews? Any of the previews? Evelina, you may need to cover your ears. You may need to mute this video. It sounds like he's going to be talking about the movie. I don't know.
Children can be very evil. Isn't that right, Damien? Do you want to eat Damien? I don't understand what happened. I had all the kids scared and right where I wanted them. But then suddenly they were
No, I put them in the timeout.
Why weren't they scared of you anymore? I thought kids were terrified. I have no idea.
He'll be back.
Scary dance and everything.
I don't wanna.
See? Come on. May have something to do with it. That didn't scare you? I must be losing my touch.
Have you tried attacking them in their sleep? I find that to be way easier.
I'm more of a daytime scary kind of guy. Have you tried scary dolls? Dolls always work. Well, until your personality gets too campy. Then it starts to wear.
I think we're okay so
far. I filled
far.
a whole room with clown dolls for this one kid.
Never mind. He's talking about the movie.
Pretty.
But that wasn't the preview. That was in the trailer.
I just let him run away.
Come
on, man. I don't know whether I should laugh or cry.
Why are you even talking to the kids?
Because they taste better when they're scared. Well, sometimes not saying anything is so much more terrifying. Isn't that right, Michael? And isn't that right, Jason? Do you see what I mean? If they used their real voice, it would totally ruin the effect.
Hey, that's not very nice, you silly, silly Sith Lord.
I rest my case. It shouldn't be this difficult for me, though. I can take the form of your greatest fear. Watch.
I'm leaving the dark side, my master.
No, not
you
you.
were wrong, and there is still good in me. No. I'm going to go join my son now, because I'm not actually evil.
That's enough.
You failed. You're a giant failure,
no more.
And the rebels are more fun.
I said enough! Please don't do that. And that is usually enough. Ah, well, here's your real problem. You've got to follow through. Because now that you've hurt old Palpatine's feelings over there, he's not going to let you do that again. Go on, try it.
I'm gonna throw you down to me.
Good Jack Nicholson.
You see, there's always a breaking point. As fun as it is, you can't just keep playing with your targets. It's easy to get them scared at first, but eventually they're gonna get wise and turn the tables against you.
Oh, heroes are so annoying.
Yeah, I had a girl hit me with a sledgehammer and light me on fire.
Oh, I put him in a timeout because he called you a cunt.
Tell me about it. It happens every time.
Well, this sucks.
It wasn't because of the kill yourself comment.
I know what that's like.
I guess I'll just hibernate then.
Oh, don't despair.
I don't know. I've already regretted it. I feel like such a
face
fucking
beaten in by a bunch of little children,
I regret
and it's
it already.
totally embarrassing.
I don't know if I'm gonna do
there
that
is
again.
one thing you horror monsters always have that gives you a second chance.
I don't wanna be that guy.
And what's that?
The sequels.
Oh yeah, right. Sequels.
And sometimes you get like so many sequels, you don't even know what to do with them.
Taking
I didn't even want to
Manhattan
get
is
involved.
not worth bragging about.
I should have not gotten involved. That's why I need moderators. Oh, okay. See? Alright. It's all good. See? I knew it. I shouldn't have gotten involved. Poor judgment on my call. Well, you know what? I'm out of it. I am out of it, that's why. We got a decent palate cleanser out of that one. And now, back onto some scary ghost videos. Now, this ghost video I've been interested in particular because it came out October 29th. But if you look at Nuke's top 5 videos, he has 380k subs. Not bad, right? Not bad. Thank you. But this video is impressive because it got over 1.5 million views compared to his other videos that get normally like 300,000, 400,000. So this one was a hit with him, and we're going to be checking this out now. Hey, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that video was spoiler friendly. Okay, all right, here we go. Checking this shit out now. This one's going to be good. It's gotten good views and everything.
The top 5 ghosts caught on tape. The doorway.
And we got a better narrator.
Barton Mansion in Redford, California is considered by many to be one of the most haunted locations in the state. Way back in 2001, two young men decided to investigate the abandoned house. What they caught on tape remains one of the most controversial ghost sightings ever recorded.
Why'd they blur out the timestamp? Oh man.
Cover my back, alright.
I forget what you were referencing just now. Because it was 30 seconds ago.
What the hell's that? Down on the floor. Right there.
Oh, we just saw this one. That's cool. That was like... That was number 1 on top 15, and now it's the latest one on this, so it's kind of like a bookend.
Now, something of interest here. It looks as though the figure in the video has to crouch down to fit through the doorway. This would mean that the person, ghost star, whatever this is, had to be around 7 feet tall or more. Today, 16 years later, the 2 men who recorded the video still claim that the footage is 100% real. The Anguished Man. Sean Robinson has been posting YouTube videos for over 7 years of a painting that he claims is haunted. According to Sean, the painting, named The Anguished Man, has a dark history. It was painted by a mentally disturbed man who committed suicide shortly after completing it. Sean claims that every time he gets the painting out of his attic storage, strange things begin to happen around his house.
So I'm going to set up the recording equipment and leave it for approximately 8 hours.
That painting is scary.
And I'll leave the light on.
This is all very frightening. $4 a.m. These are the hours that this shit happens. Coffee. Coffee is your friend. Damn. This got 1,000 dislikes. People didn't like this video. You're totally free to go to bed, by the way.
Over 7 years, Sean has only posted 8 videos to his YouTube channel. He says that between filmings, the painting is kept securely locked away in his attic. Headless haunting. Some kids in Iraq are filming around an old abandoned school.
Does the trick for you.
At first, their exploration is pretty uneventful.
5-hour energy drinks.
Then one of the boys mentions in Arabic that his phone that had been fully charged was now about to shut off. Right after he says this, the cameraman nonchalantly pans around an abandoned classroom. Just then, a call to prayer can be heard from a nearby mosque. The camera catches this strange footage.
What does it capture? What am I gonna see here? Sleep helps too. If you want to go to sleep, that's
Boys
fine.
couldn't see the headless apparition with their naked eye and had no reaction. It was only later, when watching the footage back, that they noticed the chilling figure in the video. The Phantom Diner. CCTV footage from Jimmy's World Grill in Bedfordshire, England, captured some strange activity in the restaurant on tape.
Have we seen this video before? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't care. Short-term memory. That's one of the bonuses of having short-term memory.
Now, if this scene were being faked with multiple hoaxers pulling fishing line or strings, it seems like it might attract a little more attention from the other diners. But in the footage, no one even looks up until the noisy plates and silverware hit the floor. The Girl in the Graveyard. In this next clip from all the way back in 2005, Mexican TV personality Facundo Gomez is filming himself in what is supposedly a haunted cemetery in Mexico City.
I have not seen.
Suddenly, he hears someone crying from somewhere in the distance and goes to investigate.
Or at least I don't remember.
No sé si es cosa mía. No estoy viendo, güey. No seas idiota. ¿Qué es esto, güey? No está nada lógico una niña llorando en un cementerio a las 12 de la noche. Bueno, más. A la 1:30. ¿Me va a escuchar? ¿Alguien ahí? No sé. Amiga, ¿cómo te llamas? Amiga.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Niña. Ay, no seas imbécil.
We didn't see that whole video, but I think we saw the part of her turning her head in another video.
¡Vengas, güey! ¡Vengas, güey! ¡Por favor!
I am not.
Now, this clip was first posted to the internet over 12 years ago.
For others,
despite rampant online speculation through the years that the film is a hoax, Facundo Gomez still claims that his clip is 100% real, and that he captured an actual ghost.
Oh yeah, that's cool. She knows what he was saying. I don't. Well, now you can let him know. You can let Nuke Top 5 know in the comments. That was a good one. Alright guys, it's time for another palate cleanser. In fact,
does this sound like me?
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Evelina knows some Spanish. Quiet you, quiet ad. Alright. She hates you. It is now time for the final palate cleanser of the night, and then I'm gonna roll myself a J, but not only am I gonna roll myself one, I'm gonna be listening to this fake mixtape that my buddy Wolf has, and I already forgot what it was called, but that's alright because I have the phone. I have my phone right in front of me. Miles from the wolf pack. I'm just gonna get it ready. Oh shit, yeah, it's getting late. It's getting late. Taking me longer and longer to do shit. I'm not even gonna do an introduction. Why does it say I deleted his messages? I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to put him in timeout. I don't even know what timeout is. Alright. Final palate cleanser of the night. That was weird. Sorry, that was a glitch, a paranormal glitch. That was a ghost. That was a ghost messing with my webcam. Sorry about that. All right, Pennywise, It versus the Joker. I don't think we're gonna get any spoilers from the movie in this. Okay, but yeah. After watching all that scary shit, I need a good laugh. Oh, it's all. You're welcome. Shit. Alright. Pushing play. Is this a new introduction? Who do you guys think is gonna win? I think the Joker, because I can't imagine anything would actually scare the Joker. Yes! Oh, fuck. I'm loving the setup.
Fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. He presses his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts.
I will say nothing.
Leave me alone or I'll break your bones.
Who's knocking at that door? Oh shit. He probably unsubbed. I don't think people see me. I don't think people see me and they're recommended if they're not subbed. So, he got me back. Trust me. It's all good. We're all
I
even.
guess I'm not in Arkham Asylum
I only meant to kick him out for 300 seconds. All right, that's in the past now. He left, obviously. And I don't care. I don't care. I did the right thing. All right. This is too good.
Is this really Gotham City, or am I dreaming?
That voice! Is that the actual voice of the Joker? That's a good voice. Good impression.
These people don't even recognize me.
What is his nightmare?
I know what this is. This is a bad joke. Oh. Hey there.
Yes, I've been meaning to watch this for so fucking long.
This is really starting to piss me off.
I think he went to bed, that's right. Dion's back. Or maybe you were here the whole time. Oh shit. Harley?
Harley? Why did you wear that stupid outfit?
I have not seen this before yet. This is really good. This is really good.
Harley?
Today marks the 1-year anniversary
What the hell is going on?
Any thoughts on the occasion?
Are you even listening to me?
The Joker? You remember?
The question mark guy. He's dead?
No, not him. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's forget about him and move on.
Yes, let's forget about him.
No one is forgetting me.
In other news...
Harley, answer me. Someone is in big trouble.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is good. No spoilers, Evelina, either. We're all good. We're solid.
What did you do to her?
Don't worry. No spoilers.
How about a gun? Show yourself! Stop playing with me!
Are you kidding me, Evelina? You haven't seen any of Joker's movies?
Get off me!
You gotta watch The Dark Knight right now. He doesn't have any powers. He's like Batman. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. But I still think he's gonna win. I still think he's gonna win. You gotta watch The Dark Knight.
What the hell are you?
Suicide Squad was good too. You can't fuck with the Joker.
Time to float. Oh, shit.
Evelina's like, okay. I'm all offended. You haven't seen...
You'll float down here, motherfucker.
What are you doing here? Jason?
Round 1 fight, Dion's way of thinking. Yeah, that was a good one. Suicide Squad, yeah.
I'll kill you.
Oh shit. Jason Todd. He took the form of Jason Todd and beat the shit out of the Joker. He was one of the Robins.
Do what you want with me. Come on.
Oh, he had a fucking zapper. That was like a 3 That was like a moment from 300. You guys remember in that movie where he's like, he got down on his knees and you're like, oh shit, oh no. But no, he just needed to steady his arrow. His spear. Oh fuck!
Get off me!
Fuck him up. Oh no, oh no. They're both clowns though. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh! Oh shit!
Puttin, how could you?
Oh no! It's just like in Suicide Squad.
Like this.
Oh fuck! He didn't hesitate. He did that a lot quicker than. He did that a lot quicker than Deadshot did. When Deadshot, yeah, pull the trigger. Oh fuck!
Which started the whole world.
Damn.
But I didn't see.
That's fucking awesome. That is so awesome.
That the joke was on me. Oh no.
Even the music. Oh no! It's a Freddy versus Jason ending. Freddy's actually alive, even though Jason won the fight. Oh man. That was awesome. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to call it a night. Well, not just yet. I'm gonna listen to some beats. You guys can keep chilling if you want to, but it's like, I know what I'm gonna be doing as soon as the stream ends, and then it just occurred to me, well, I could do that as it's going, and you know, and before I actually leave the apartment is when I'll stop the stream. So we're gonna do that. Just let me get something. I forgot. It's in the other room. 1 second. It's in the main area. Oh shit, it's not even. I forgot. I put that shit in my Yoda. I thought it was still out in the open, but no, it was here the whole time. Anyways. Technically the final reaction. Well, yeah, that was our final reaction, but what we're going to be doing now is I want to check out, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Evelina, no idea. I think Dion may still be here. Irish Bastard went to sleep. Anyways, I'm going to be checking out these tunes. Miles from the Wolfpack recommended. Yeah! You see, I love this Yoda backpack because look at the way you wear them. You wear them, and it looks like. See, there's his arms. Oh wait, it's like I'm being trained by him. But another thing that's cool about Yoda is you can unzip his back, and you can put your weed in there if you were so inclined. Oh shit. But yeah, I think the stream is officially over. Let's just call this the after party. And basically, no spoilers. I didn't spoil anything. Yeah. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be listening to my buddy's tunes. He asked that I check this shit out. And as I'm checking it out, did I give this a like? Yes, I did. I'm also going to roll myself one because it's awesome, right? Isn't it? It's the best. It's my favorite. Anyways, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to roll one before I take off, and I'm going to be listening to some music while I do that because it's what I would have done anyway. It's my plan for after the stream, but you know what? Why not just let it keep going and do it in the meantime? Does that make sense? Oh, you haven't seen Star Wars or the Batman movies? And I don't think The Dark Knight is on Netflix right now. But yeah, if you want to stick around and chat, feel free. I'm just going to be doing my thing. And maybe I'll teach you guys how to roll one while we're here. Alright. See, I like to buy filters. Not everyone uses filters for their hand-rolled cigarettes, but I do. And I'll also be using just original zigzags. I actually have the good quality zigzags too. These are slow burning, but you also have to be good at rolling. You have to I hear that all the time about the hair. Oh, well, I'm in Canada. Isn't that awesome? Backwoods. Oh, hey. I think I know that brand. Yeah, that's good shit. I use typical zigzag, you know. All reliable zigzag. Doesn't let me down. And Raw has some good quality stuff, too. They make papers as well. They're okay. They're decent. Yeah, you know what? If you use filters, that's always like the hardest thing to find, because sometimes you end up ripping up, cards or whatever. And the thing about that is you're also getting the ink and the lamination. What the fuck am I watching? Oh, I'm glad this is on. So it's good to get just a nice... It's actually kind of hard to find a nice plain piece of cardboard, but that's what I have here. And oh, I'm hoping I already have some ground up. Where's my Yoda? I gotta pull my grinder out of my Yoda. Yeah, you're learning something. I've had this grinder here for... Oh god, this is older than some of my relatives. Like, this is the first grinder I ever bought. And I've been smoking since I was 17. Every day since I was maybe in my 20s. Okay, there is not anything in here. Alright, fun fact, most people with a grinder like this, what they'll do is they'll grind up their stuff, and then they'll pour it out, and you see this bottom compartment right here. This bottom compartment right here is actually normally used to capture cannabinoids and THC crystals that fall off of your bud. In fact, that's the whole point of having a grinder. You grind up your stuff, or with your fingers, you lose some of those crystals on the your fingertips, the oils on your hands. So with this, you can actually collect those crystals over time, make a good bowl out of it after you run out of stuff. Holy shit, one bowl of just that stuff, like if you scrape your grinder, that will fuck you up. Like 3 joints at once. Yeah, you saw that on my Instagram? I actually did a bowl like that. You saw that? Oh my god. So Evelina knows I'm not lying. She knows she knows what I'm about. Even though she doesn't like my use of hashtags. I'm kidding. I really took offense to that. It's like, what? Doesn't everyone use a shit ton of hashtags? Isn't that how everyone gets likes? I'm sorry, I'm not an Instagram model. All right, so I didn't have any stuff grounded up, so I'm gonna have to grind some stuff up right now, which will not be a problem. That'll just take 2 seconds. But anyways, what I was saying about this grinder is mine is unique because it doesn't collect any of the crystals in the bottom. What it does do I actually took out the screen all those years ago because I like the way it works, the way I have it working better. Yeah, I'm old. I use hashtags like an old person. Check out my Twitter. My Twitter, I hardly ever use hashtags. Twitter, I'm more reliant on my comedy. But Instagram is hard. Followers are so fickle. I lose followers all the time. I thought this was just going to be music, but there's actually visuals to go along with it, and I'm kind of half paying attention to it. Oh man, I'm going to have to watch this again some other time. Anyways, the way my grinder works is, see, look, there's nothing in the top, even though I was just grinding. But because I removed the screen, what happens is once I've ground it enough, it actually just falls to the bottom instead of just the crystals. Does that make sense? So it's like, it's a grinder that deposits my stuff in the bottom. And notice how I'm being careful. I'm not outwardly showing you guys the stuff. I'm already going to get demonetized, but YouTube has like dumb rules and regulations for being ad friendly. Yeah, and we're already not ad friendly. So why do I even care? I wish I was more like Trip and Jimmy and I was less paranoid about showing that shit on camera. I don't show myself smoking. I just show me after I've smoked. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you're on Instagram? Fuck, I wonder if I'm following you, because I'm new to Instagram. Well, I've had my Instagram for a while, but I'm new when it comes to being active on that shit. But yeah, I post funny stuff, and I try to make a post every day. I miss some days, though. But I might already be following you, Dion, because at one point I was following a bunch of reactors. Oh shit, maybe not. Okay, follow me and then I'll follow you back. Yeah, you'll see what Evelina's talking about. I love overdoing the hashtags. But honestly, that's how I get the likes. When I don't include hashtags, I don't get any likes. I just get likes from my followers, my good friends. But it's like those hashtags help me get some exposure, and I'm old, and I don't know how to Instagram like everyone else. It works for me. It works for me. My Twitter, check out my Twitter though. Less hashtag usage on there. Oh! Alright, here. So now, I've taken my cardboard from my filters, and see how I've rolled that into a filter, and that filter is going in the end of my rolling papers. Am I not following you? Yeah, because I wasn't following back for a really long time. For like, oh man, I'm following like 500 people already. It's not even that many. I'm gonna stop following back. Yeah, maybe do that, and like stay unfollowed for a little while, and then follow just to make sure. Because now I'm following everyone back. I'm back to following everyone back, but I wasn't for a while. I don't know why. I kept that up with Twitter, but not Instagram, and my followers suffered for it. I lost a bunch. So that's also important. Instagram is hard. You have to do everything right. I've had 120 followers for like ever. And before that I had 100 for like ever. Since I started following back, I'm up to 130. Instagram is hard. I have 1,300 followers on Twitter. I have 800 on YouTube. Instagram is hard. I am just as funny on Instagram as I am here. Alright, now I'm putting my product into my product, my zigzags. Oh shit, there's a robbery going down. Chapter 2, yo. Cool. Cool, I'll check my phone actually right after this. Alright. I'm all ready. This is the part that takes skill. To make sure there's no air bubbles, to make sure it's wrapped nice and tight, otherwise it's more likely to canoe. The rolling part takes actual skill and practice. This is not something people are going to get right away, but I've gotten pretty good at it. And we're losing some crumbs. It's overflowing a bit. That's fine. That's to be expected. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. Alright. Now that I've done that, let me check my phone. Let me check my Instagram. Follow you guys back. We're doing this live. We're doing it live. Oh, is it? You got a crazy Instagram? I want to see it. Oh, there you are! Follow Dion's way of thinking. I sent you a request. Living life and making money. That's awesome. Alright. I sent you the request, man. I was gonna put out your Instagram, but I see you have it set to private. So I will respect your privacy. I was gonna give you a shout out. It's all good. See, my Facebook account is private. I don't want anyone seeing my Facebook account. It's just full of reposts. Twitter is where my originality is at. No, yeah, for me, Facebook is like email. Alright, now I need a packing device. Oh, we're gonna use what we used last time. Set of keys. Alright, did you unfollow and follow me? I'll check my phone right after I'm finished packing this. See? This is exactly how an after party should go. You know, it's like, alright, the party's over, and then I have my closest, bestest subs sticking around. My YouTube buddies chilling, listening to some tunes, even though nothing much is happening. No, this is pretty good though. Could use some narration. And I know he made this on his phone, but the music is actually pretty sweet. Alright, and what I just did there is I bit off the top because there was a little bit of excess paper. And then you twist off the end, like so. There's the filter, there's the rest. And I like to give myself a long filter because I like to be able to hold it like this in public as long as possible. I have to smoke out in the street. I can't smoke in the apartment anymore. That's not okay. Even though some floors constantly smell like reefer. I'm gonna create a Facebook account for YouTube. But seriously, my Facebook is... I don't post that on YouTube or anywhere. I don't advertise it because... it's just like my personal email. That's what I use it for. Like, who uses email anymore, right? But seriously, everyone on my Facebook is either a family member or a personal friend, like someone who I've actually hung out with in real life more than once. So literally, it's like just yeah, it's personal. And all that shit. And I even disguise my name so that it's harder to find. So yeah, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or yeah, hang out with me on YouTube. But I am making an official... Oh, this guy's burning. I'm gonna give this a like. I am making an official Facebook page. I actually already have the name taken. Shadow Productions has been taken on Facebook. I'm gonna be, yeah, but it's just a blank page right now. I have the profile picture and I have the background. I don't know what I'm gonna post on there. Am I just gonna post the same stuff I post on Twitter and Instagram, or am I gonna come up with all original stuff? See, the more accounts I have, that's more hard work. Everything I post on Instagram, I don't post anywhere else. Everything I post on Twitter doesn't go anywhere else. That's all, yeah. So it's like if I add another account and it's like all the original material, like if I start doing Facebook and I try to do like with my other accounts. Yeah, they call Facebook Mom Book now. But it's like, yeah, you see what I mean? It's just more work, more stuff to do. I gotta think of at least one thing a day just to keep the page active. And you know what? Coming up with one tweet a day or one post a day, that's hard. That's actually harder than you would think. Got my spliff all rolled up. Alright, I'm gonna put my stuff away because you can really smell it. I should be double bagging it. Yoda is gonna have to do for now. But yeah, it's like I don't smoke in the apartment or anything, but the bag itself, oh my god, it smells like skunk. It's the good shit. The good shit. Oh, that fucking ghost. Are they gonna see that ghost that's in GTA? You guys know that there's a ghost in GTA, a ghost girl? Oh shit, you ever watch Ghostbusters? There's a scene where he has like... There's a scene where he has the cigarette. I can do that. Dan Aykroyd. He sees a ghost and he's all like... And he forgets his cigarette is there, and then it falls off his lip. I like keeping my cigarette there as well. It's just convenient, you know. It's like not glue or anything. That's just good old-fashioned saliva. Oh shit! He became a ghost. Oh fuck! This is some trippy shit. I should have waited till after I smoked. No, it's good. This was chill. This was a chill night, guys. We got to see all the stuff I wanted to see. Oh, does she? Yeah. Yeah, all moms love Facebook. Facebook is cool sometimes. I'll go onto Facebook and see some of the videos people share are pretty funny. One I saw was just Red being awesome from That 70s Show. It's like, that's your brain comprehending its own stupidity. The reason why bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass. He has all these awesome quotes. You might have seen it too. But yeah, Facebook videos are weird and different. And I need to figure Facebook out before I start posting shit. I kind of have Facebook figured out. Can you hear me? I just see ... But I also have to remember there's a 30-second delay. Am I not making sense already? Has it gotten to that point? Alright, now while drinking water. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make you a list, Evelina. Evelina's just saying she has a lot of movies to catch up on. I highly recommend The Dark Knight. Best movie featuring the Joker. And it's timeless too. Like, that movie came out a while ago. It is just as good today. In fact, if you were to ask anyone what's the best superhero movie, after all this time, 9 times out of 10 people are going to say The Dark Knight. I think the only movie that even competes or compares to The Dark Knight that's come out recently in terms of quality, probably Logan. Logan was really good too. But I still say Dark Knight was better. Joker, Heath Ledger, fucking giving that performance his all. Another thing I do when I roll my J's is before I grind it, I'll take as much of the stems out as I can. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get them all, but... Okay, perfect. You can't hear me? Perfect. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get them all, but I take out as much as I can just to make the smoke smoother. What is happening? Oh, shit. I want to leave a comment. Oh shit, oh shit. Epic. Wished I smoked for this. LMAO. Yeah, there are some good series out there. I'm a movie person. I like everything, but I would say I'm a movie person. There's a lot of good series. I just binge watched The Punisher. Oh my god, I gotta do a review on the fucking Punisher series. That shit was epic. Start off with a bang. Did I leave my comment? Yeah. He's just walking towards all the burning wreckage. Yoda! Let me put you back where you were. We're back at the golf course. Oh, that's creepy. Sun was moving across the sky, and he was going at normal speed, it looked like. He's just swearing. What the fuck? He's a ghost now. It's not my fault. You haven't seen The Punisher either? You might not like it. It's a total guy series. Very violent. It's as violent as Marvel gets, essentially. R.I.P. Cat.
Watch out for Cat, okay? I kept that shit 175. Yeah, like 7 quarters. I put so much that I probably got.
That was pretty epic, dude. Miles from the Wolf Pack. Subscribe to that shit. Alright, this was fun, guys. I think it's finally time to call it a night. Shit. Yeah, this was fun. We had the official reaction. Oh, hell yeah! Dion's way of thinking. Yeah, I love the Punisher too. I collected the comics, all that shit. I still have a buttload of Punisher comics, not with me, but at my mom's place. They're still packaged. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Hit me with a request, man. Go for it. Oh shit, I'm not gonna get that request for 30 seconds though. Write it out. We have time for one more video before I go have a smoke. Alright, make your request. I got my keyboard ready. Click, click. Tap, tap. You were asking if you wanted to make a request, right? Still waiting. Has it been 30 seconds? I need the name of the video. If I'm gonna react to it. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe he wasn't requesting a video. It's all good. It's all good, man. I probably misunderstood. Was that a rap request? Oh, were you asking if that was a rap request? I guess it was. Okay, here we go. C.Hunko takeover. Alright. We got time. We got time. Oh shit. I misspelled it. Logic. All right, we're doing one rap request for the after party. I wanna smoke, but I wanna. This is chill. I'm having a real chill time. Okay, I'm having fun. Oh, World Star. This is on World Star Hip Hop. Oh shit. Remember when they uploaded all those fight videos and all those great compilations? I gotta do more rap reactions, man. I used to do them more often. Whenever a YouTuber... I still do them when YouTubers make them. Oh shit! Super Soaker, Ford Motors. There's too much. There's so much going on. Okay, shut up. I gotta shut up. Oh, I love that. Of course, I love that. Oh shit. That's awesome. This guy's awesome. I see why you wanted me to check this out, man. See, I have to use my tongue. Oh shit. Ford Focus.
in his
That hurt. That last rhyme was pretty impressive. He rhymed with Hercules with I don't even know what. Is my lip bleeding? I don't think so. I think that's just in my head. Alright, I'm gonna go smoke. That was awesome. Thanks for the request. And Evelina, go to sleep, please. Shit, that was awesome. World Star Hip Hop. Alright, I have a new artist to check out. Holy shit, I think I made my lip bleed. From this sticking to it. No. I think I'm good. It's in my head. Maybe I just took a thin layer of skin off. Alright, thanks for stopping by, everyone. And yeah, really appreciate, yeah man, peace, really appreciate you hanging out. This was fun. We should definitely do it again. I'm gonna try streaming every day, so plenty of opportunities to hang out. And yeah, that goes for everyone. Not just people watching live, but people checking out the stream afterwards, you know. Let's fucking hang out. Let's do shit. And if you like this, you're probably also going to kick out of that one right there. I'm going to put something there after. I am Louis Vision. Yes, it is. You guys hear those beats? Alright, I gotta wait 20 seconds so that this works out. Again, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, Dion. I gotta check out your wasp reaction to that. Did you put that out yet? I know you said you were doing one. If you did put it out, I didn't get notified for it. Fucking YouTube. Fucking YouTube. I'm hitting your notification bell right now. Alright, peace everybody.